hopefully it'll be working out. I will have no idea until certain things happen, I guess. Actually, what all do I usually hear through OBS? Not much, really. Actually, if someone does a sound alert, do I hear that? Let's see, if I just go do one of those. Will I hear it? Yeah, I heard it. Okay, so that's working. Good. Good. Stuff is working now. That is great. But how y'all doing? If this is working. Oh, and apparently now because I restarted the stream, Twitch wants to play more ads. Oh, that is excellent. Yes, do me dirty, Twitch. You gotta love how that works. Alright, so of course High claimed first. Oh, and you know what? Since I restarted the stream here, I gotta hit that command or else High can claim first again. We gotta turn that off. Can't let him claim first twice in a night. Fly over Midtown, you'll see me? Midtown. What state is that? All of them? You know, Mary, you're really supposed to use that command right when someone says the word, you know? Not like whenever you feel like it. But okay, I guess. Alright, let's see here. So, the flight plan today has us flying out of Albany, New York. I know a guy that lives in Albany. He works for, like, I think the state government. Kind of cool how that works. You meet different people doing different things. There's a block command at the very beginning. Yep. He did it yesterday. He just randomly did the command. He gets to use it once a stream. Yeah, from here, we're going to go down the Hudson River to Poughkeepsie. I've been to there a few times. You know, it's a little airport. There was freeware scenery for it. Don't know how it's supposed to look. Honestly, don't know where I'm going to park, to be honest. Probably just the GA ramp that are off of Alpha. Because I'm in a little Skyhawk. And the rest of the pilot club is also flying along to Islip. Doing all sorts of things. VAT USA also has a post here. So, hopefully we'll see... Yep, there's more people coming in now. One departing and a few flying in. Even malicious one down there. Wasn't planning on timing him out anyways. Yeah, I know there's all the other Tracons I could have flown out of, but I want to do Bradley. Or not Bradley. Albany. I was reading the wrong thing. Because, you know, it's like right there and I can follow the river. But what I will do first is go file a flight plan. Even though I am VFR, I'm still going to file it anyway so it has the remarks. Which, of course, then there's all sorts of stuff you have to fill in. Because it's required boxes, even though I'm VFR. What are we on the off block? 23 at 23rd hour, so 23:25 or so. Not very high. We'll go like 5,500. Airspeed, not very fast. In a Skyhawk. Alternate doesn't matter. En route time, I don't know. We're gonna go for an hour. Fuel endurance, all of it. I don't know. Or VFR. And then the remarks, the only reason I'm really filing it. Just make sure we get that in there. You can hear the hail. Oof, that's not good. Alright, then we'll go connect to VATSIM. Also, in terms of weather, we're mostly fine. There's not too much craziness going on. It's scattered at 25 in JFK. LaGuardia, same. And Teterboro, clear. Poughkeepsie, clear. So, nice VFR day to go up the Hudson. And it seems Sky Vector has the Skyline and the TheFatRat shirts back, which is good. They didn't have this for a little bit, for some reason. Like a storm you might chase, huh? Yeah, so of course I got all different points marked out in there. Although, you know, we're gonna be talking to ATC doing the Skyline route. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping we get a LaGuardia and Newark Tower and JFK. That'd be kind of cool to have all of them, but I probably won't. I mean, you would say down the Hudson. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing today. We're doing our thing. And you know what sucks? Even though I have, you know, the tie downs out and the chocks and stuff, the sim still slowly scoots you back when there's wind. So I'm just gonna scoot it back up. Actually, what was the wind? We've got 280 at 12. Poughkeepsie has got 290 at 7. That'll be a crosswind. Albany, 280 at 12. I don't remember what the runway is. Oh, there's a runway 28. We're taking that one. And then Islip is 220 at 10. Keeps wanting to bring up Bayport when I try and click for the chart. Yeah, 24 might be preferred, but there's a chance they'll use the 33s if they've done that before. They'll use some supercell action. Huh. Alright, so we are on VATS, and let me make sure it actually did connect and all that. Yeah, it did. Alright, we're good. And then track IR. I almost never have that on when I need it. And over here, before I do anything, take off all of that. Or else they won't like me. Hey, hi, you should come over here and be at my Albany Tower real quick. So Center doesn't have to deal with me. I mean, I don't know how busy they are. Pretty good looking bow echo? What's that supposed to mean? Is that a weather thing? Or something? I've already forgot what the altimeter was. Hit B. Good enough. Storm that Kinney's experiencing. Oh, of course it has a name. I'm not too surprised there. I am not even surprised at all. Alright, I'm gonna hit up full fuel here in Albany. It'll probably be expensive, but whatever. Does Albany have an Azdex? They probably don't, right? I don't remember. So we're gonna go off 28. I'm gonna plug that in here for a runway heading. Probably won't give me runway heading. They'll just say on course, but that's all right. Actually, wait, let me turn up the audio. I want to hear that. The Azdex fields are Providence, Bradley, and Boston. Okay. Didn't realize Providence was an Azdex field. I knew Bradley was. Alright, so field elevation. That is just to check the altimeter thing here. Yeah, we're close enough. It's very close. Still just waiting on all of this to do its thing. We're gonna go up to 5,500. They're probably gonna assign us lower first. That just is how it is. And then I don't have my start key thing turned on. sure we've had this conversation, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. Oh, is it doing that stupid thing? I don't have state saving on, do I? No, I don't. Okay, we'll not use the thing then and see if it works. Gotta love it, you know? Oh, now it doesn't want to start. Well, of course I'm supposed to start from mixture down, but... we'll go prime it again then. What the hell, bro? I did the fuel, right? Yeah, 100. Providence used to have... Oh yeah, they used to have parallel runways, yeah. Lost the fog, ended up running into the primary runway. Controllers said they weren't there. The next guy for takeoff who said no because they weren't confident the runway was clear. Oh. Well, good on that pilot then. Okay, we'll give her a prime one more time. Because, like, my fuel is on. The shutoff valve is on. Mixer's forward, throttle's forward. Fuel flow. We've got fuel flow. And even me moving the throttle back and forth and stuff, seeing if it would do anything, it's not doing crap. Like the blade's not even spinning like it should. So yeah, this is a I'm restarting it kind of thing. You gotta love it, bro. Alright, one more time. And then I guess I'll switch to the 152 or something. Or even the SR-22, that could be fun. Has been broken for a while. Well, this isn't the default 172. This is a different one. Or maybe this is the default. No, it's not, because it has the special thing over there. Like, and the tie downs and stuff. Day later, it bugged out. Oof. Well, it worked last time. I was able to get it to work at least. Alright, fuel flow. There it goes. Come into life. Now we're good. That was a pain in the butt. And now let's go reconnect to VATSIM now that I know it works. Drink the last of my pink lemonade I got here. So it looks like in terms of me following the river out of runway 28, we'll just go like southeast bound and we'll meet up with the river. Boy, Dylan, how you doing? That reminds me, let's go join the Pilot Club voice chat. How you doing? No response. Alright, that's fine. Let's see, if I somehow get lost in need of VOR, probably Kingston would work. It's, never mind, it's a very low. Probably wouldn't work that well. Falling, maybe? Falling is low. I think it could work, maybe. They're backed up. Of course they are. Alright, we can plug in Boston Center, 34-7. Oh, I put that in the wrong comm unit. Put 21.5 down here in comm 2.
Approved, and let me know when you're back.
Boston Center, American 1650, cruising at level 290.
American 1650, Boston Center. Roger, you don't seem to be on the Roebuck 3 arrival to me. Do you need a vector for that, or maybe you're joining it now?
I just passed Merritt for 1650.
Okay, got you. American 1650, descend and maintain for level 210.
Descend and maintain for level 210, 1650.
River Tree Sierra Bravo, contact Bradley, approach 123.905.
2395, 3 Sierra Bravo.
Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie, are you still going fast?
Yep.
They're going to get you in front of one more if you're going to do that.
Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie, can you repeat please?
Yeah, are you still going? Can you go fast again? I need to get you in front of one that's there that you know that you did your whole time acceleration thing. So if you can just keep time accelerating for another minute or two to get in front of them.
Is he asking a guy to time accelerate?
I will go, but Mark doesn't know too.
JetBlue 203 radio service terminated. Contact New York Radio 126.02.
Alright, 126.02 for JetBlue 203, we'll see you
I
later.
thought that was like
Number 6 Mike Lima, climb and maintain flight level 430.
Climb and maintain flight level 430, 6 Mike Lima.
Delta 2344, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, Delta 23.
Air Canada 113, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend and maintain 240.
Out of here eventually. My left time.
Number 66 Mike, descend and maintain flight level 320.
Alright, I'm gonna go over and hold her to Alpha.
No, 66 Mike.
United 2218, Roger, and Charlie Foxtrot Alpha Delta Foxtrot radar contact.
It's
Air
like
China 101, New York
maybe?
approach is closed, frequency change approved, have a good flight. United 2218, cleared direct to Calverton, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie.
Clear direct to Calverton, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie.
United 2218, cross Calverton at 12,000 and 250 knots.
Cross Calverton at 12,000 and 250.
Leaving room for anyone else to get in the
Lima
rear.
Uniform Charlie, descend and maintain, level 350.
Descending flight level 350, Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie.
November 8 Golf Foxtrot, maintain flight level 300, I'll show that for the final. November 8 Golf Foxtrot, maintain flight level 300. 8 Golf Foxtrot.
Maintain flight level 300, 8 Golf Foxtrot.
Delta 2344, climb and maintain flight level 400.
Climb and maintain flight level 400 for Delta 2344.
Boston Center, Pelican Tree, photo 1 at Albany, VFR request.
Hello, taking the call sign at Albany and your request, please.
It's Pelican Tree 41, we're a Cessna Skyhawk request. Flight following to Poughkeepsie, 5,500.
Pilot Club 341, departure on this frequency, squawk 3526.
Yeah, we're squawking Tree 526, and we are ready for taxi, sort of, Foxtrot.
Pilot Club 341, runway 28 at Hotel. Taxi via Alpha, Delta, Hotel, cross runway 1.
Number 28 at Hotel, Alpha Delta Hotel, cross runway 1, Pilot Club Tree 41.
Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie, descend and maintain, flight level 320.
Descending maintain flight level 320, Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie.
Delta Alpha Tango Oscar Mike, descend and maintain, flight level 320.
Descend maintain level 320, that's
Let's go.
American 1650, descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 3002.
Descend via the Roebuck 2 arrival, expect runway 27, altimeter 3002, 1650.
Access to Roebuck 3.
Roebuck 3.
Got Lima right there.
Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie, resume normal speed now and maintain flight level 340.
Once zooming to normal speed and maintaining at 340, Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie.
American 1386, contact Boston, approach 133.0.
330 American 1386. Thanks.
You're welcome, have a good night.
Next one will be Delta. Come on, bro, why do you have the thing
On the pond
over?
on the pond at 1250 Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
I had some Albany scenery, but maybe it just doesn't change much.
You'll be talking to Washington Center here right now. Route 1750, contact Washington Center, 133.72. Have a good flight.
133.
Tower's right behind the trees.
Route 1750, thank you, have a good night.
Route 1750 is 133.72, 3372.
Nope, and there's the VOR in the field.
Cap A31, Moncton is closed. Frequency change approved. Have a good one. That's it.
No one else out there. Look at
New
that.
Haven will be offline actually there. Thanks for checking. New York's offline. And Air Canada 113, descend via J Fund 2 arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 3002.
Stand by J Fund 2, Air Canada 113.
Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie.
man.
Just
Hi.
real quick, you're going to anywhere on your flight plan. Are you direct Ling now, or where are you direct to?
Path for Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie.
You're like 40 degrees off course for Buffalo. Should be more like a 290 heading. So just fly heading 290 and when able, proceed direct to Buffalo, VOR and advise.
Fly heading 290 and proceed direct to Buffalo VOR. Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie.
Jet speed 360.
Didn't even know these hangars were over here.
Maintain flight level 230.
A, B, C, and D. With a tie-down area there. Like 4 whole spots. I guess for
November
visitors to the
6th,
hangars.
Mike, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
125.77, November 66, Mike.
Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie, descend to maintain flight level 320.
I can't even see the taxi on it. Not that I really need to.
American 916, climb and maintain flight level 300. Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
125.77, Delta Kilo Lima Uniform Charlie.
Delta Alpha Tango Oscar Mike, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
125.77, Delta Alpha Tango Oscar Mike, see ya.
See ya, Can Force 1, Montreal Center is closed. Further
Can
descent at your
Force
discretion.
1.
Frequency change approved. Take care.
I've seen Can Force before, not Can Force 1. I think I have at least.
6 Mike Lima, press 5 minutes away.
Approved.
At Boston Center, good evening. That's a 242, 1 to 12 deaths for 14 deaths.
Delta 242, Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
I don't really have the realism setting turned on, so I don't really need to do this.
2218, New York approach is offline for JFK. Frequency change approved. Have a great flight.
It's still good to be in the habit of it. Though.
Good.
Usually the Prime Minister of Canada is in the form of an A310, one of the last flying, oh.
Take a Tri New York approach on 134.55. You're still Boston Center. Expect jet 316. Climb and maintain for level 380.
American 204, fetching 5,800, climbing 10,000 inbound charter.
American 2154, question American 2124, Boston Center. Climb and maintain flight level 2.
This is going to be mostly in the dark and stuff, that's fine. Oh, you know, I went and downloaded a bunch of different sceneries for this.
American 204.
Mostly bridges along the Hudson area.
Jet 316, maintain flight level 380.
You know, I didn't look that far north
Clear direct rifle.
on the Hudson, so maybe I'm missing some. But like almost every bridge along the Hudson
Alma
seems to be
Pond
made.
1250, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Just gotta get a word in here.
And Boston, Delta 242 Heavy, would like to step away for 5 to 10 minutes.
Delta 242, approved as requested. American 1325, Boston Center.
American 1325, go ahead, flight level 330.
American 1325, thanks, welcome. And descend to maintain, actually you can maintain flight level 330.
Maintain 330 for American 1325.
Boston Pelican 341 short 28 at hotel, ready to go.
Club 341 on course approved. Runway 28 at hotel, clear for takeoff.
Well, of course, 28 at hotel, clear for takeoff, Pelican 341. Let's do it. Turn down the engine audio in a bit. Just like to hear the takeoff, you know? All the engine sounds.
November 6 Mike Lima, roger. American 5522, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Over Center 133.72.
November 4 Echo X-ray, descend and maintain flight level 340.
Descend maintain level 340 for Hector, sir.
Didn't barely need any of that runway. Kind of funny how that works. I'm waiting till I've climbed up a little bit.
305, did you go?
Screenshot right there.
Cathay 305, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 290. Feel free to stop anywhere along the way.
Well, I had my heading book set completely the wrong direction.
American 1650, contact approach 133.0. American 113, contact approach 133.0.
bit bumpy coming through here.
Air Canada 113, contact Boston approach 133.0.
133.0, Canada 103.
Direct copy requesting 2 minutes out.
Direct copy requesting 2 minutes out with who?
Delta 410.
Delta 410, that's approved as requested. Who else called?
Do you mind if I step away for 10 minutes,
American 116. That's fine. Who is the call sign there? Who wants to step away?
American 916. Or
916, thanks. American 916, on your back.
Yeah, we're turning the engine sound back now.
American 916, let me know when you're back.
I'll let you know, American 916.
Thank you very much. Charlie Foxtrot Alpha Delta Foxtrot, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
And there's all the background.
Charlie Foxtrot Alpha Delta Foxtrot, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
Now, where's the river? Ah, I see
American
it.
1325, clear direct Cyper.
I guess we're flying over like downtown Albany.
Direct Cyper, cross Cyper, flight level 190 for American 1325.
American 2124, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, American 2024.
Pelican 341 is passing 2,000.
Club 341, radar contact.
So I'm going to keep the river off my left.
American
kinda just easier.
2124, clear direct Cambridge.
If you're flying from the pilot side, keep it off your left. If you're flying from the passenger side, keep it on your right. You can see it outside off the low wing.
American 2124, clear direct Gons.
Clear direct Gons, American 24.
American
700 feet a minute.
2124, climb and maintain flight level 320. Expect that as your final. American 2124, climb and maintain flight level 320. Expect that as your final.
Climb and maintain flight level 320. It's the cruising altitude, American 324.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I have
Foxtrot, contact
some of
Toronto
the New
Center
York approaches on.
125.77.
1577, November 8, go Foxtrot flight.
See ya.
Oh, United 441 is flying, and that is... Which YouTuber is it? Or streamer is it? I always forget which one's which sometimes.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, Delta 410.
It's one of the bigger
we're
ones.
back in the cockpit.
Delta 410, roger.
Yes, we have a while to go, which is good because, you know, don't want to be landing during the briefing again. Just in case, the CTAF
Number
or
4
Kukeep
Echo
say
X-ray, descend and maintain, flight level 320.
124.0.
For Echo, sir.
Just in case. Got that plugged in. Oh, is there another Class Delta here? No, that's... I guess Class Echo the thing is showing. I don't really know the colors of a lot of the stuff on the...
Cafe 305, Moncton Center is closed. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight. Speedbird 11 Juliet, Moncton Center is offline. Frequency change approved. Have a great flight.
Also, just in case, I guess I can put
Yeah.
direct Poughkeepsie in here.
Number 6 Romeo Victor, cross Lawrence at and maintain 6,000.
I'd somehow lose the
Manchester
river.
altimeter 3003.
Had your Twitch crash? Oof, that's not good.
Lawrence at 6,000, 3003 for the altimeter 6 from you, Victor.
Now, Delta 242, have you, we're back.
Roger.
Keep it going at 500 feet a minute here. Actually, I always forget to do this. Arm the altitude. Or else it's gonna go right through it. Center's gonna be like, did you want higher? Not that it matters too much for VFR. I don't think on the center scope it really shows what altitude.
Contact Toronto Center 125.77.
Toronto Center 125.77 for Echo Extra, take care.
See ya. Alpaca 33 Golf, contact Washington Center 133.72. Have a good flight.
133.72, Alpaca 33 Golf. See ya.
Oh, we got Stewart,
JetBlue
me,
777.
Josh, Pilot Club 23. Newer to the Pilot Club? Yeah, April 24th. Wait, no, it was last year, April 21st. Let's say it hasn't happened yet.
What's going on in Toronto tonight? I don't think I've ever seen so many people go to City Center and Pearson at the same time.
It's their usual Thursday event.
Boston Center, hello, this is JetBlue 777.
JetBlue 777, Boston Center, maintain flight level 230.
Maintain 260, JetBlue 777.
That's where they like always stop on Thursdays there or something?
Affirmative.
I didn't know that. Okay, thanks.
He really... I've seen this guy control
Montreal.
on Boston Center many times. I'm surprised he didn't know
I
that.
knew Moncton was on Mondays.
Yes.
I totally could have done like Toronto to Islip or something.
Boston Center, United 1390.
But then you don't get to see the great countryside of upstate New York.
United 1393 Boston Center, welcome. Maintain flight level 210
Still see Albany back here.
and clear direct to Proby.
210 direct to Proby,
JetBlue 777, clear direct Proby.
Kiddo Cruise, JetBlue 777.
Does look pretty good out here. Although I bet it's still pretty cold here. I should have changed my my settings to make the trees look a little less green. Cause I forgot what the thing is called. Is it? It's Rex something, I think. What is it? Oh yeah. Rex AccuSeason. Yeah, I should have gone and changed a setting in that or something. I bet it doesn't look this green this time of year. Not yet. Maybe give it another few weeks. And
There's just some side tones coming through there, no voice at all.
It's like Cincinnati approaching ground or staff.
Descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 3002.
Oh, and the tower. If you guys went to Cincinnati, there you go.
Flight level 17,000, confirm 17,000, altimeter 3002.
JetBlue 777, you're going to descend via the arrival runway 27. The altitude to follow are the altitudes and speeds that are published on the chart.
Roger, the arrivals 427, JetBlue 777.
Boston United is 1864 Heavy, flight level 270 for flight level 290.
So there's
United
no feedback to anything you
1864
were
Boston Center.
doing. I saw that message there. Oh, and you know what? We're gonna talk about a thing
Delta
here on the
511,
stream
cross Gons, at a maintain flight level 320.
that I was working on
Cross
somewhere
Gons, that
recently.
maintain level 320, Delta
I've been
511.
saying I was gonna do this for a while and just got around to it. I'll check if it works real quick.
Seabird 2 Charlie Echo Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb maintain flight level 370.
American 1325, verify your crossing Cypher at flight level 190.
Why does it not work?
Cross Cypher, flight level 190 for American 1325.
Helm upon 1250, same Mach number.
Something's not working.
Helm upon 1250, what is your Mach number? If that's your altitude,
Okay, well,
that's
I was
a
gonna
good
do a
start.
thing.
And now I need your Mach number. No problem. So if you look at your airspeed, when you get up in the high altitudes above 24,000, then we're going to refer to your airspeed in Mach number instead of airspeed. So it'll be like probably 0.85, something like that. It's going to be somewhere near the airspeed tape, probably have an M in front of it, and then a point, and then I'm going to guess
Well,
it's like
I like how this guy's
85,
explaining
86,
this.
something like that.
He's being kind to everyone, you know, just like you should with a controller. I know I don't always do that, but it's sometimes difficult with some of these pilots.
Thanks. We're always going to use the Mach number anytime that you're up at that altitude, so thanks for that. And are you able to go any higher? I've got some traffic in front of you, so I'm trying to avoid slowing you down. Are you able to go up to 39 by any
Does that
chance?
work? Yes, it does. Okay, good. That works.
Okay, no problem.
Well,
Virgin 10 Hotel, welcome center. Virgin 10 Hotel, say your current Mach number, and are you able for level 38 or 390?
there we go. There's a pinch thing there. What's the maximum amount of
Virgin 10
time?
Hotel, climb and maintain for level
Oh, we can manually
380.
do it,
Thanks for the help.
There we go. So there's a whole thing there. It's almost the same as last time.
Delta
With some
410,
things
contact
tweaked.
Toronto Center 125.77.
125.77, Delta 410. Thanks so much. Have a great night.
Thanks, yeah.
Of course, you know, I'm not expecting everyone to do legit answers. Last time there was a bunch of screwy ones. Also, why am I not at 5,500?
cockpit, American 916.
American 916, Roger. November 6 Mike Lima, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Washington Center 133.726, Mach number 0.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Oh, altimeters are off. Now we're good.
United 1393, maintain 310 knots or greater.
310 knots or greater.
Alright, so we're also going to go post this over in Discord.
United 1864, do not exceed 270 knots for spacing to Austin.
We'll roll back to 270.
American 1325, comply with your previous restriction and then cross Basie at and maintain 8,000. Steward altimeter 3009er.
Alright, we'll cross Cypher at flight level 190, then Basie at 8,000, altimeter 3009 for American 1325.
Vector 776, descend and maintain level 360.
Alright, there we go. That's posted over in Discord.
Executive at 776, descend and maintain level 360.
That maintains flight level 360, executive 776.
Pilot Club 341, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved, have a great flight.
Change Brew by 341. I knew it was going to come eventually, I just didn't know how soon.
Austin Center, Delta 971, flight level
It's a
345.
little bit
flight level
sooner than I,
270.
maybe, you know, 10, 15 miles sooner than I
Delta
thought it would be.
971, Boston Center, Roger. After news, descend
That's all right.
maintain flight level 230.
After news, descend and maintain flight level 230, Delta 971.
For VFR. Over to that CTAF for Poughkeepsie. Yeah, 'cause there's no other controllers on right now, I don't think. It'd be cool if we got a New Year combined. But I don't think we're going to. Oh. That's not good. The program I used to run part of the stream gave me an error of a fatal UI something. That's not good. Is it gonna restart? There it goes. Am I the newest version? I don't know if I am. Apparently I am. Or newest stable at least. There's probably some things I need to like remove that are no longer used. get rid of all of this. Maybe it'll help keep it from crashings. Just delete some of the stuff in it that I don't need. That's all I can think about to remove right now. Hit save. Oh, and I've kind of drifted off to the left a little bit. Well, and the water probably goes slightly west.
I got briefing in about 7 minutes.
Woo, and I've still got a little bit before I get to keepsake. Briefing in 5. Good to know. I'll probably leave that whole monitor thing open for like a week or something. Looks like Stu is coming out of Martha's Vineyard. Nice, because they've got that part of Boston approach on. And New York Oceanic just signed back on. I don't know if it's the same version or not. You know, it's kind of funny that the Oceanic people that are on, you know, the people that are in their airspace are in their airspace for hours at a time. Especially like people like that that go diagonal across the airspace. Or this guy that's probably into more headwind than that guy. Yeah, definitely. This guy's going slower. What? Came back on? Who came back on? Me? He went off and now you're controlling. Oh, the Oceanic guy? Oof. I don't know if it's the same person or not. Oh, you have a Louisville approach now too? Oh, nice. Wasn't Paul working on getting his center wings back or something? Center cert back? I don't remember. I know he was doing that with Cole, and Cole of course is no longer the TA, so I don't know. Oh, there's a plane I see. Up there. Just wonder who that is. It looks like American 1325 heading into LaGuardia. Right up there. And control for an hour? Yeah, you always could. Yeah. Where are you controlling? Round. Okay. Yeah, you could. Do your thing. Oh, and I'm somewhat getting close to Poughkeepsie. What's my mileage to there? 29 miles. 28.8. Not that I'm using that, I'm just following the river and heading mode. Oh fuck, my brother's yelling at someone. There's down here, we'll get an update on the weather. .290 at 7. Is that 3.3 is better, I think? And now I'm gonna go for 2-4 since 2-4 is longer. It's like double the distance. And they probably use that more often too. Americans still doing their thing over there. Setting through 11,000 feet. Now I wonder when New York ATC is offline and you're doing the Skyline. I mean, I guess you would maybe still make CTAF calls on like LaGuardia Tower and Newark Tower and stuff. I guess so. Because normally that's the frequencies you call. It's not like we're flying the special flight rules area that's under the Bravo.
90 seconds to the briefing.
90 seconds. Oh.
Okay, I have that.
Is someone on guard?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, it's on guard. Someone doing their thing. Up top. Alright, so we've got a little bit to that briefing.
Okay, can you still hear me?
Who the heck?
Attention aircraft talking on guard. You're on guard. Change to appropriate frequencies, please.
What YouTube channel am I talking about? You gotta figure that one out. Yes, there you go. Good answer. Because I mean, Dylan helped make this thing. You know, he suggested some changes. Even sent it to sleeveless. Even he didn't really have too much. He just said it's good.
I'm showing 8 o'clock on the docket, which means it's time for the briefing.
Woo.
Can everyone see my screen and hear me okay?
And actually, I thought of something I can do here.
Awesome. So welcome all
Pop
to
this
yet
out.
another Flying Thursday.
So I can still use Discord, but then you guys see this.
I'm here. David.
I'll take radio silence as a negative, so we'll go ahead and go to the main event briefing. And so, your mission, if you choose to accept it, will be to fly into Kilo, India, Sierra, Papa.
No, Dylan's not fired. He's just, you know, he can't be around all the time. And neither can any of the other mods.
The Long Island MacArthur Airport, located in the heart of Islip, is a Class Delta field located just to the east of the New York Class Bravo.
You know, if he wants to fill it out, that's on him.
Parallel and one perpendicular, the longest being 7,000 feet. It's mainly known as a reliever airport for LaGuardia and JFK. So I wouldn't be landing any heavy jets here. I did do a nice weather briefing earlier, but if you want a quick idea of what's going on now,
which is not much.
over in Iceland, which is right where my cursor is, it's looking to be quite calm, with winds maybe coming out from the northwest. So you could probably plan the 3-3s, but
Bro, I can't spell? What?
before you contact the tower. Going up to the flight levels, the jet stream's kind of dipping up from Michigan down over Virginia and off the coast of North Carolina. So if you're coming in from
It probably
Toronto, which
ignores
is
you because it
having
doesn't
a
want you typing the
Toronto
command
Thursdays
too often
event,
or something.
You'll have a nice time into Iceland.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe not such a fun time if you're coming in from Washington, D.C. area, or Richmond, or even Philly. Clouds, you don't...
Did your mic just stop working, Dylan?
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, we got you now.
Okay, what parts did you miss?
Just the last
Clouds.
10 seconds.
Okay, so the clouds. As you can see here, not much to report over ice slip. There's a lot more off to the west and over Montreal.
Honestly, my list of commands, I'm not sure where the follow age one is to change it.
Same here. It's not showing any cloud cover on the skew T charts. We have no cape to really worry about, so no instability in the atmosphere to really report.
Exactly the same amount of time.
ATC coverage. Over in Islip, we have Tower, and we have...
Oh, you know what? Follow age is probably
New
through a
York
different
approach
program.
line. We also have a slew of approaches in the Boston airspace, including Y90 for Bradley, Providence, and then 2 sectors of A90, one for the Nantucket area and one for Boston. We also have Boston Center online. We also have Toronto on for their Toronto Thursdays event, if you want to come in from, say, YYZ. We also have ZDC with Potomac online. We've got Indy Center online.
Indy Center's
we
on.
generally have good coverage tonight.
Oh, okay. I know who that is.
And
Mr.
just as a
Mystery
note
CID
from
man.
Surge, which came from New York, the New York RTEC, be prepared for potential holes and diversions. I did provide some good resources for alternates in the channel. Well, in the thread. And with that, I don't think there's anything else I need to report. Any questions? Otherwise, this briefing will self-destruct in 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1.
Gosh, bro.
Thanks, Dylan.
Thanks. Thanks, Dylan.
You're welcome.
Thanks,
That's funny. Indy Center came out of nowhere? Yeah, okay. He usually does come out of nowhere. Y90 mid hides behind you. Alright, so I did start the descent here since we are getting closer to Poughkeepsie, which I probably want to be on the east side of the river. We'll go turn over that way. The airport's right there. There's no other airport between us and there. So we got it in sight. And one last check, CTAF, yeah, I've got that in, we're good. Yeah, Poughkeepsie traffic pilot tree 41 is a Skyhawk descending through 4,209 miles to the west. It'll be over flying the field for the left downwind runway 24, touch and go Poughkeepsie. Mailing something to both of you. Know what it is? No POG. Wait, what? Alright, so Twitch wants to run some ads here, so before I land, we'll go manually hit the button. So we'll see you guys here in a few minutes that aren't like subbed or have, was it Twitch Prime I think is what it's called, like Kenny has. We'll see in a few minutes. Once that does its thing at least. At least I get to somewhat manually control the ad, which is good. We'll overfly the field, in which case I need to be higher up. We'll go up to 16. Field elevation is 164. Which is called Twitch Turbo. Okay. Oh yeah, Twitch Prime is the thing you get from Amazon Prime. That's what that is. Dang, all y'all doing follow age. Jeez, bro. Just keep on checking it. And there's no ATC online for me. If there was, it would be LaGuardia approach, I'm pretty sure. Well, New York approach, LaGuardia sector. That'd actually be kind of funny if he was sending out mail for that, for whatever it is. That'd probably be pretty expensive coming from Hawaii, right? Yep, looks like they're wanting 20 miles in trail. With a little event today. I mean, I'm VFR, so I don't really matter for it. Keeps a traffic. Pelican Tree 41 Skyhawk 4 miles north. Then we're finding the field for the left downwind runway 24 Poughkeepsie. Is it actually Poughkeepsie or I just thought that for a second. Oh, Dutchess County. Oh, I've been calling it the wrong thing. Well, the city's Poughkeepsie. It's fine. People know where I am. It's fine. Now I wonder if Islip is going to be the only approach sector open. I don't know. Go pull the power back. Engine audio goes up a little bit. We'll go full mixture. It's not the best crossover midfield or anything right now. That's fine. Also, I still have a lot of fuel. I mean, I know I filled it all the way up, but still. Just so I can see all the stuff better, we'll turn out the lights a little bit. Yeah, we keep saying traffic, Pelican Tree 41 left downwind or runway 24, touch and go, Poughkeepsie. I do want to slow down. We're going to idle throttle for a second. Get a bit of the flaps. And there's still a tiny bit of sunlight out there. Laps 2. Still all white in the lights. If I'm still all white by the time I'm getting close to the center line here, we'll go through the center line, kind of do an S-turn. A little bit. Yeah, we'll do that. It's dark out, you know, I can't see the ground. This is my reference. Alright, now we got one red. Keeps a traffic, Pelican Tree, photo 1, final runway 24, touch and go, keeps a. Flaps are up and we're gonna keep her going. Predict crash and burn. This dude. Keeping all the rudder in and stuff, you know. Keeping her center line. At least on the ground. On the G's, of course he did. So, you know, I was kind of just thinking about this in terms of G's. If a plane... I think, does this make sense in my head? Yeah, so a plane going faster, you know, as long as you're landing smoothly, when you hit the ground, I feel like that's going to be less G's because you're coming in at a shallower angle because of your speed. Meanwhile, a Skyhawk here, you know, I'm coming in at a, you know, still you're trying to aim for a 3-degree glide slope, but when you round out, you know, I feel like I'm going to come down harder on the G's every time because I'm going slower, if that makes sense. Keeps a traffic, Falcon 3, photo 1 clear of runway 24, partying to the south along the Hudson. Keeps a. Alright, check for ATC. There is none. Does it measure G's? Yeah, I know it doesn't, yeah. It changes depending on the application, too. So I don't really know which one's best. Oh, we have New Haven Tower online? Where's that? Oh, over there. Dan, a C1. I guess he didn't want to work center, or he doesn't have the other approach certs or something. Alright, let's go do the autopilot. I'm only gonna go up to like... that a 2500? 35 maybe? I'll go 35. I don't have to descend as far to be... come on, can I? Oh, I'm done. Hitting the wrong button. I always forget how this works. Autopilot, there we go. Heading. Vertical speed, sure. And I gotta stay to the left side of the river so I'm not busting Stewart's Delta. Stewart is right over there. really, I feel like you would call up the Stewart Tower and like, hey, can we get a transition along the east side of the Hudson? They're like, yeah, sure, fam. Do your thing. Maintain VFR. That's official phraseology right there. Not really, no. Not really official phraseology at all. And there also is a little restricted area. I'm still trying to understand what the heck that restricted area is for. Like right here. I got no idea on that. Wants me to hydrate, alright. Coming up close to 35, we got 300 feet to go. And I'm kind of just doing 35 just in case of terrain, because it's dark out, I can't see crap right now. So I'd rather be higher than lower. Almost can't even really tell where the river is, actually. Wow, there we go. You can see it just because of the lack of light. But then when it goes around here, it kind of gets... You can't really see it behind the hill. I just forget these two hills are right here. And it looks like the peak of a spot is 1503. U.S. Military Academy right there, huh? Must be for the army or something. It's a helipad marker. And parachute stuff. And actually, we need to redo the overlay. We are now going to Iceland. If any tower pops on my way there, I might just, say hi and ask for a touch and go. On a modern aircraft here, we've got the 530, 430. I mean, that's not too modern necessarily, but then the iPad to help navigate with. Look out for any terrain or hazards, which I am above at 3,500. Because I can't really see much. The moon's not really out. Oh, there's a plane over there. Who dat? That might be number 239 Bravo Lima. No, that couldn't be him. He's at 1,500. That's Delta 2664 at 7,800. Where are they going? They are landing LaGuardia. Restricted areas just over here. No idea really what it's for. Probably just military use. Oh, Buchanan right there. I know a guy on YouTube. His last name is Buchanan. I guess technically the couple there is married, so that would be our last name too. Husband and wife duo thing. But, you know, I'm already looking at least one person that submitted the mod application. I mean, it's a serious application, but some of the answers are somewhat jokes, and I mean, he's kind of known for the same jokes. Working on it now. Oh. What was that Kenny saying there? Something, something, shoe into win? Where you flying? How you'd find Islip? Out of Boston or something? Oh, I think I can already see LaGuardia out there. That might be LaGuardia. Or it could be Westchester too. Actually, probably more likely Westchester. Fort Worth to Reno. That seems like that's a longer flight. Good luck with that. Alright, so am I past a lot of the terrain and stuff? I think so. I'm looking at 2,500 to be below the first Bravo shelf. He's probably parked at home. That's my guess. Alright, so we got more of the Hudson up here as it widens out around this bend. Can I even see some of these airports? There's like Haverstraw right there. Whatever that's supposed to be. I'm gonna see if I go over that way if I can find it. Probably not in the dark. Really? Yeah, how's like, aren't you home like almost every night now? Because you change the exact thing you're working at the company? Yeah, I'm not really able to see it out here. Alright, I'm gonna go monitor LaGuardia's CTAF, or technically the tower. I think there's multiple frequencies there. So, .CTAF. .CTAF. Laga. 1187. Lizards that make house calls. Oh, that's funny. The lizards make house calls. Alright, then I guess I should put Newark in standby. 118.3. Can't even hear that guy that was called in LaGuardia traffic.
4847 clear, runway 31, LaGuardia.
The difference between those two guys' volumes, jeez.
LaGuardia traffic, November 239, Bravo Lima is southbound GWB, tracking the Hudson, southbound, LaGuardia traffic.
Oh, look at that. 9 Bravo Lima knows what he's doing. Monitor, or calling up LaGuardia there. Of course, all these IFR only pilots, you know, jet only pilots out here, they have no idea what the GWB is. Luckily, I do. Even kind of marked it out on Navigraph and stuff. just to remind me where all the spots were. You've got Alpine Tower, GWB, Intrepid, the clock, the statue. I forgot what this, the Verrazano, I think? The VZ? Yeah.
LaGuardia traffic, to your wings, right. Starting, quick start, when it goes to the right. LaGuardia traffic.
What in the heck was that? I have no idea. Some dude was like monitoring on both comm or transmitting on both comm units even, maybe. I don't know. Nothing to say. Oh, was that you? Or maybe you're the guy going up the Skyline. In front of me. A little ways in front of me though. You know the sim running yet? Ah, okay. Groups for FS Economy, nice. Cause Stu. Now, do I have scenery installed for that bridge? Probably do. Yeah, definitely. Have I been good. We're working our way southbound along the Hudson. About to be entering the New York Bravo soon, so actually I should probably have to send down to 13. I mean to flip that. Just 13 is kind of the bottom. That's usually where they'll assign you in the Skyline route. No ATC on that'll cover me, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Modify the corridor that takes you past the airports. So there's two different corridors, actually. Well, more than that, more than that now that I think about it. There's two main ones. So both of the main ones take you right along the water. You've got the Special Flight Rules area, or the SFRA, that you fly outside of the Bravo, 1200 and below. And there's the Skyline route you call ATC for. You'd call LaGuardia Tower and New York Tower, depending on which direction you're coming from. And they give you clearance into the Class Bravo airspace, assign you 1,300 through 2,000 feet as an altitude to stay at, and they can even change your altitude as you go. And you're supposed to be exactly along the coast, instead of this one where you're inside the coast and you're talking on a CTAF to other pilots that are around. If you're just flying through the area, you're supposed to be 1,000 feet and above generally. If you're flying between something like heliports or something, you're below 1,000 feet. There's also this area over here, the East River exclusion zone, I think, which, as far as I know, is mostly helicopters only. Unless you call ATC and get special permission to fly through, there's fixed wing. Probably landing LaGuardia in that case. Then there's also another area down here, which aircraft will often get permission to fly through. You will call Kennedy Tower, and they will put you into the Bravo at like 500 feet along the coastline here, so that you don't need to go either way out wide or be even lower than 500. But they usually assign 500 feet, but this says 2,000 and below. Oh, I'm at 13. Okay, good. 38,000 outside JFK sounds risky. Well, you know, that's something they can assign you. It depends on the flow of the airport and what kind of traffic jam, but usually they give you 500 feet. At least on VATS and nav, and it froze, yay. Oh, we're back. We're good. I'm guessing that other guy, he switched to the Newark CTAF. Up, I think I spy with my little eye an AFK pilot. Go check on VATS and radar. Yeah, I'd probably say AFK. They're still up at 38,000 feet, flight level 380. I bet you Boston was supposed to descend them, and they probably didn't call Boston to be descended. So now they're heading into Washington's airspace. Oof. Not good. Well, yeah, it's usually they're asleep, yes. Look at that bright thing just appeared out there. Don't know which tower that is. Something obviously with a different level of detail than everything else. Also bright as hell. Let me just hit the B key, get an altimeter update here. Now that I'm down at 1300, it's a little bumpy. One last check for any approach controllers that cover this area, nothing. Because that would be LGA_approach. Or New York approach. Both of them would cover this. Then there's also a Newark approach that'll cover like the second half of this. They're not online either. Get a little more throttle in here just because the angle of attack indicator keeps lighting up. Alright, where's the Alpine Tower? Did I pass it? Oh, I think I passed it way back there. Or maybe not. I can't tell. Oh, right there. LaGuardia traffic, pilot retrieve 41 Skyhawk, beam the Alpine Tower southbound on the Hudson Skyline, LaGuardia. I didn't even say an altitude. I should have put an altitude in there. But I didn't. Yeah, whatever.
And LaGuardia traffic, Spearway 3 port. Gonna go to start taxi runway 31 via Alpha. Zulu, we're gonna hold short at Zulu of runway 31, LaGuardia traffic.
You could hear this dude starting a Discord screen share in the middle of his radio call. Or someone started one or something. He's got speakers. How many people are on the ground at LaGuardia? There's 2 departures, 2 arrivals. Okay. Next one is the GWB, George Washington Bridge. As I said, I don't remember what that's called, but then it came to me. Maybe a bit more out towards the coast here.
LaGuardia ground, Spearwings 348, change that to Bravo. Taxiing to runway 31 via Bravo. Zulu, gonna hold short Zulu 31, LaGuardia traffic.
And LaGuardia is right over there. Here's the New England landscape, noise. Actually, where are you flying, Dylan? Oh, you're way up there, okay. Yeah, you're coming out of Lebanon. And LaGuardia traffic, pilot control 41 Skyhawk over the GWB, Hudson Skyline southbound, 1,300 LaGuardia. Some of these dudes over there at LaGuardia are probably like, what the hell is this dude calling out on the CTAF with? What is this gibberish?
LaGuardia traffic, Spearwings 348, we're short of runway 31 of Zulu.
He's short of 3-1 at Zulu. 3-1. Doesn't that mean they're gonna launch right at me? I think so. I think so, yeah. LaGuardia traffic, Pelican 341, Skyhawk, past the extended center line for 301, southbound Hudson in LaGuardia. Just in case that guy was waiting for me or something.
Now LaGuardia traffic, Spearwings 348, we're going to go ahead and line up and wait runway 31. Traffic, please advise immediately.
Bro, you don't just say traffic advise. That ain't how this works, bro. I'll call you when I need to. Alright, so the Intrepid is the ship off the left, I think. Don't know which one. One of them, right there. Definitely not that, it's a cruise ship. Can't tell which one it's supposed to be. Unless it's further up even? Yeah, it's on that side. Maybe it's that. Yeah, I think that's it. LaGuardia traffic, Skyhawk southbound on the Hudson, passing Intrepid 1,300. Last call LaGuardia. Now we switch over.
LaGuardia traffic, Spearwings 348, we're going to go ahead and fully depart here, runway 31, they end up going back, give out a failure, oh well, still went out for the window, but yeah, we're departing runway 31, sure.
I have no idea what that guy was even saying, just something about departing 3-1. And I'm just gonna monitor Newark because I'm technically not really around that area. Yeah, so I think Intrepid is one of the ones that there's not really scenery for. I could be wrong. Actually, let me look that up real quick while I'm sitting here. We're going to flightsim.to, sceneries, map. See if it's on there. Nope, I don't think I see it. Darn. Maybe if I search it. Intrepid. Nothing. That's disappointing. Odenbo is the clock is on the east or the west side? Oh, you know what it is? It's Governor's Island on the east side. Clock on the west side right there. Statue of Liberty there, which... yeah, okay. We got the statue right there. And we have no other controllers online, darn. I keep pressing the wrong screenshot key. Because I've got, you know, print screen and it does a thing through ShareX. F12 is the Steam screenshot. That's usually what I use for the sim. Anyone else even around Newark? No, nothing. I could also put New York Approacher iSlip in standby, 3455. Or when I get over that way. Actually, no, I should put JFK's CTAF in. .1. Yeah, it froze. That is excellent. Great timing. Landing JFK? There's a couple landing. There's two that are within a mile of each other. One's way lower for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. I guess they don't want to attract traffic to the rest of New York. Which makes sense. What the heck is that sound? Got vacuum going? I guess? Oh, looks like Accu season by Rex that I like to use here for like the different tree colors and stuff is discounted right now. As well as the global airport textures, I use both of those. There's also this Atmos thing. What even is this? Does it change the weather, or is it the color of the weather? Might be a thing I get in the future, which I've got a folder to just add on this once I might get soon. Actually, wait, do I want to get it there or somewhere else? Orbix apparently is, let me bookmark that page. Accu season, which I already have, is discounted, and it looks like an Orbix is the cheapest right now. guys want to look into that. This website is FSAdd-on Compare. It's a very great website for seeing the cheap stuff. And the global airport textures, Orbix has them for pretty cheap right now if you guys want to get it. Wait, did this have it cheaper on Orbix? Oh yeah, $8 on Orbix. That might make me want to get it. Alright, so I gotta make a left turn here in a second. Go ahead and monitor JFK. And islip approach 3455. And I will go ahead and start ascending down to 500 feet. And a single engine, that can be kind of scary over water, especially at night. You know? Keep an eye out for traffic. There should be one on final. Yeah, I think I see him over there. Flashy lights. Guy back behind me doing his thing. You know, this is almost gonna be perfect timing me getting into islip for the little event. You know, we're supposed to get there between 9 and 10 Eastern, and I'm gonna be there like probably 9:30. I couldn't have planned that better. Normally I'm not that good at planning the timing. Kennedy traffic. Pelican 341 is a Skyhawk. Eastbound along the shoreline, 500 feet to Kennedy. Oh, there's a second passive approach on, looks like. Two S3s. Interesting. Maybe there was an ATC. You know what I can do? I can plug in the CTAF 12072. Just have that in standby in my other comm too. There's supposed to be a couple other planes out there, but I'm not seeing them. I think with the noise... Oh, I know where it's coming from. My daddy's been working on, I guess, a couple spots where water comes to the basement. They've been trying to figure it out, probably for like a year or two at this point. Because he's finally going over there and doing some more work on it. I feel like it changes every time they patch something, water gets in somewhere else. Every time.
That took considerably less time than I thought.
Well, you didn't sit there and make a whole flight planning log timing out every little VFR waypoint?
Yep. I had a tailwind. The winds were a little bit less than I expected.
I think I'm gonna hit it like perfectly, probably around 9:20, 9:30 Eastern. Just, you know, took off from Albany and flew the Hudson the entire way.
Very nice. I left from Martha's Vineyard.
What plane did you fly, Stuart?
Oh, Comanche.
Did you make the stop at Block Island?
No, but I was thinking, I actually, I was gonna stop at Montauk, but I totally forgot and I overflew it. I'm like, oh well. So that's probably what, messed up my timing.
Oh, Block Island's a pretty cool place to stop at. I like to stop there every so often.
I did overfly it though.
Yeah, there's even some freeware scenery over Block Island. It lights up the runway pretty well and everything. Just a challenge in anything bigger than a Skyhawk being 2,500 feet.
Yep, that's a short runway.
It's alright, I'm doing 3 lefts to make a right, so...
Kennedy traffic, Pelican 341, Skyhawk 500 feet eastbound on the shoreline, just passing through the 22 center line. Kennedy.
Hello.
Kind of disappointed we didn't at least get a couple towers on a lot in the New York area. Because like that's what makes flying the Hudson fun.
You do have a New Haven tower on.
Oh, that's way up north. I'm talking like LaGuardia, Newark, and JFK. Just going southbound, I talked to LaGuardia, get my Bravo clearance. They'd switch me to Newark. Newark switched me to JFK. JFK, you go through the airspace 500 feet or below. Guy over there. Probably not on the C-tab. This definitely isn't the shortest route I could have taken, but it's the one I wanted to take. There's also a pilot coming behind me. I don't know what he's gonna do. Whether he's gonna do the same as me, or yeah, I think he is. He's going down to 500. Joshua.
Well, I'm gonna bounce because I'm gonna take this opportunity to get my model matching working because 737 just landed and it's looking like a 747 in my sim, and half the other models aren't even showing up.
Well, that sucks.
Ugh.
And this is VATSIM model matching now. So I'm going to delete all the model matching things that I have and reinstall them. So thanks, Dylan, for the flight. We'll see you next time. Sunday.
Good night.
Kennedy traffic, Pelican 341, Skyhawk, eastbound 500 along the shoreline, passing under the final approach course for the 3-1s, Kennedy. That guy's not on the CTAF at all. He's probably on 22.8, I bet. I'll go look up VATSIM radar real quick.
Kennedy traffic, American 414 on...
Oh, no, there he is.
Final, runway 31 right.
Nice. Alright. Alright, so about here in a second, I'll go call it by slip. I can grab that Aegis real quick. Oh, I can barely hear that. Up, wrong volume knob. I guess I'll wait till I'm a little closer and climb a little higher, because I can't hear that. And Kennedy traffic pilot of tree 41 is clear the Bravo airspace along the shoreline. Last call, Kennedy. And I'm gonna climb up to 1300. Because I'm clear of the airspace, there's no one else really around. Say that again? I almost can't hear you. So as I climb, I should be able to get better radio reception. Got it. Info uniform. And if one last check of VATS right here, just so I see how close I am to this guy's airspace. I'll give it another couple minutes before I call him. And uniform is probably about to get changed, I bet. I didn't really grab the time that they posted it. Oh yeah, 23:56. It's definitely the next hour now.
Number 7642, Charlie Field, your 12 o'clock, 7 miles, service terminated for exchange proof.
Rechange proof, 40 Charlie, sir.
Your departure, good evening, Southwest 2930, 2200 for 3.
Southwest 2930, near departure radar contact, turn right heading 060, climb maintain 10,000.
Right 060, 10,000, Southwest 2930.
Outlook 538, turn right heading 330.
Right 330, Parker Pocket here.
Alright, so we're at 1300, under the Bravo. Can hear ATC, which is good. Also, let me get closer to the coast.
701 Papa, contact tower 119.3.
Tower 9.37, we Papa, thanks to help to you.
119.3, and I plug that one in. You know, stay ahead of the plane, you know?
Departure, Southwest 2930, I'm sorry, you said right heading 060?
Affirm.
Oh, there's a guy on the ground at Bayport. I think. Like, doesn't show any information on that graph.
JetBlue climb maintain 17,000.
Alright, Dr.
Yep,
Meredith,
there.
17,000, JetBlue, RA42.
Number 9501, Charlie Tango. Nice.
Pilot Club 538, turn left heading 230.
Left 230, Papa Pocket 8.
I guess just as I leave the Bravo, I'll give
JetBlue
this guy a
842,
call.
contact Boston Center 134.7.
34-7, have a good night, JetBlue 42.
on my message thing, it's gonna keep flashing at me. Because I'm not going where it wants me to go. Hit that direct tube of keep city earlier.
Calico 538 fields at your 11 o'clock, 8 miles advised field in sight.
Field in sight, Calico 538.
Calico 538, clear visual for return 824.
Quick visual 24, Calico 538.
Climb up to like 2,500 after I get through the shelf.
Good evening, approach. Falcon 142 is with you, with uniform.
Didn't give an altitude or anything. Dang, bro. Hey, Dylan, soon you'll be flying over
Club
Cape.
142, New York approach, altimeter 3011. You can expect the visual 24.
11 and the visual 24, Falcon 142, thanks.
Southwest 2930, turn right heading 100.
Don't need to go full bore on the throttle. Let me pull that back again. Because I was climbing and forgot to bring it back. Although now I'm going to increase it again because I'm going to climb.
Southwest 2930, turn right heading 100.
We're at 100, Southwest 2930.
Pilot Club 538, contact tower 193.
Tower 193, Calico 538.
Alright, has that ATIS changed? No. And New York approach, Balcom Tree, 41 VFO request.
Helicopter 341, go ahead.
Yeah, Balcom Tree 41 is about 1.6 miles southwest of Islip Airport. 1,700 climb at 2,500. Information to uniform request full stop.
Pilot Club 341, what's your type aircraft?
We're a Cessna Skyhawk. Waiting for the code.
Southwest 2930, proceed direct beads, contact Boston Center 134.7.
Direct beads, center 134.7, Southwest 2930, yeah.
Didn't get a radar contact.
Departure citation 7 Romeo Papa on a go around runway heading 2000.
November 7 Romeo Papa, turn right heading 330.
Right 330, 7 Romeo Papa.
We'll see you, Kenny.
Number 7 Romeo Papa, turn, keep that to right turn 040.
So I'm not going to turn left just yet.
Keep the right turn to 040, 7 Romeo Papa.
Pilot Club 341, squawk 3526.
3526, Balcom Tree 41. Come on, bro, I gave you a good position report.
York departure, Falcon 538, 2000.
Echo 538, roger. We have contact.
Must be a newer S3 or something here. I don't know.
7 Romeo Papa, climb maintain 3000.
3000, 7 Romeo Papa.
Echo 538, climb maintain 3000.
Climb 3000, Falcon 538.
I'll just send a pattern out so I need a little closer.
Falcon 341, radar contact 11 miles southwest of Islip. You can make the left downwind, runway 24.
Have to left downwind 24, Pelican 341. They're launching planes real quick there. I think that's another one that just launched off. And if I remember right, Islip is one of the airports.
Turn right heading 360.
Where I can't see my plane on the chart here. Which kind of sucks. I just revert to Navigraph. In that case.
New York approach, Pilot Club 23, VFR request.
Pilot Club 142, cross Calvin 3000.
Calvin 3000, Pilot Club 142.
Pilot Club 23, New York approach. Altimeter is 3014. Go ahead with your request.
3014, we are Cessna 172, 16 miles southwest of Islip for a full stop landing with uniform.
7 Romeo Papa, turn right heading 060.
Right 060, 7 Romeo Papa.
Pilot Club 23, squawk.
Here's the go around, wasn't it?
740.
I don't think I see him out there unless that's him.
Squawk 6740, Pilot Club 23.
Pattern, we'll go down to 11.
Pilot Club 538, turn right heading 360.
Run 360, Pilot Club 538.
Vacuum's back on, or whatever that sound is. I'm not even 100% sure. Going into 2-4.
Pilot Club 538, low altitude word. Looks like you're descending at 800.
So he gave him a little altitude alert, but didn't issue any instructions to do?
Yeah, my displays are completely off. I have no sense of speed, altitude, or heading.
Oh, no gyro vectors.
Pilot Club 538, roger. You can maintain present heading, advise you climb immediately.
Present heading climbing.
Pilot Club 23, radar contact 13 miles southwest of the field. You can enter a left downwind runway 24.
Airlines to the left downwind runway 24, Pilot Club 23.
7 Romeo Papa, turn right heading 150, descend and maintain 2000.
Right 150 down to 2000, 7 Romeo Papa.
I can't exactly see it, but Bayport's somewhere over that way. You know, it's dark and you're not really supposed to land there at night.
Pilot Club 341, contact tower 119.3.
19 tree, Pilot Club 341. Alright, so Twitch wants to do more ads, so we're gonna do those now. Or actually, no, they're already doing them. Oh, hell yeah, I thought that was, it was telling me it was coming soon. And Long Island Tower, Pelican Tree 41, about 4 miles to the south, entering the left downwind 24, full stop.
Fuck up 341 Long Island Tower, hello. The Long Island altimeter 3014 and a left downwind runway 24 for midfield.
Downwind 24, railroad port, Pelican 341. Alright, ground is 135.
Fuck up 341, I'm sorry, I think I missed it. You're going to be remaining in the pattern or it'll be full stop?
Full stop, Pelican 341.
Thank you.
35 tree. Pull back the throttle a little bit, you know, no need to go full speed in the pattern. Should you fly in? You could if you really wanted to. All the controllers are probably going to sign off here in about 40 minutes or so. So, do with that what you will. No, I'm not controlling. I don't control all the time. I fly... Well, I used to fly more than I control. Nowadays, it's probably controlled more than I fly. That'd be a plane. I don't need it. We'll set runway heading move. Which is about 240.
Log Island Tower, citation 7 runway up 6.5 miles, final runway 24.
Thought it was Santa's.
Citation 7 runway Papa. Okay, wind 230 4 24 quarter line.
Still at 247 runway up.
Aircraft update broke ATC trainer. That's not good. Thought it was Santa's sleigh, this guy. And we're almost midfield. Pelican 341 is midfield downwind. We have the traffic on final in sight.
About the 341, Roger. If you have the traffic in sight, you could follow the traffic number 2, 24,
We'll follow the traffic number 2, clear to land, runway 24, Pelican 341. Alright, so that means I'm just extending my downwind. Stu is Santa. I don't got the white hair. Or I don't have that much of a beard to play a Santa. Or it's not just beard, but facial hair. Alright, we'll go pause the music here. Listen to the engine as she purrs on this landing. I'll give it a minute before I turn.
Long Island Tower, Pilot Club 23 is about 5 miles southwest, inbound for a full stop with uniform.
Pilot Club 23,
I think it's WV, yeah.
Altimeter 3014 and a left downwind 24
Traffic.
We'll enter left downwind runway 24 and we'll report midfield, Pilot Club 23.
I've also got the Boris Audio Works audio for it, so that works pretty well. Go ahead and hit some flaps 1. Oh yeah, I'm hearing someone's engine inside my plane. I haven't seen that one in a while.
Evening Tower, Pelican 142 is on the ILS 24. Pelican 142, Long Island Tower, hello. You're number 2 is trail of a Cessna 172 on a 2-mile final 24. Wind 220 at 4 and a 224 clear land. Clear land 24 and we got the traffic, Pelican 142. Pelican 142, thanks for you to close first speed, please. Yeah, we're slowing down, Pelican 142.
I'll keep my speed up. Not going down to 60 or 70, I'll keep it at 80.
7 Romeo Papa, 1 from Long Island, stay parking.
We're parking up at the executive hangars there up Hotel 1 and Bravo 1. Romeo Papa.
Get number 7 Romeo Papa, taxi to park to be a Bravo and Whiskey, remain the 3.
Alright, Bravo and Whiskey, 7 Romeo Papa, thanks.
Might have slightly oversped my flaps. What the hell is that? Oh, you know, it's track error being weird. I think. Now we're idle throttle, slowing down.
Tower, Pilot Club 23, midfield left downwind runway 24.
Pilot Club 23, roger, extend your downwind, call your base.
Exit
Extend
Bravo.
downwind Pilot Club 23.
Oh, no, all my lights weren't even on. The taxi light wasn't on. I usually turn that on final. Okay, that's annoying.
Plug up 341 and welcome to Long Island. If you can expedite there and vacate either left or right on Bravo if they're parking.
Alright, we are left on Bravo. We're going to New York Jet, Pelican 341. He probably has no idea where that is.
Plug up 341, roger, contact ground 135.3.
Hey, ground 135.3, Pelican 341.
Plug up 23, traffic is going to be at your 9 o'clock now.
Cheers to the wonky but wonderful UKV. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. VFR in the US is very easy. You just call ATC and they're like, alright, you want to go southbound, fam? Go for it. Taxi via Alpha, cleared for takeoff. It's not that bad. You don't even need to file flight plans. And Long Island ground, Pelican 341, we're clear on Bravo, park in New York Jet. Did I put the frequency in right? Sometimes it doesn't work right. No, he's there.
Pilot Club 341, Long Island ground, taxi to parking via Bravo. Have a great night.
Via Bravo, and we'll need the Sierra and Alpha too for Pelican 341.
Pilot Club 341, I apologize. Taxi via Bravo, Sierra Hotel.
It's the
341. You parking the hangar? Where you going? Right next to the control tower. None of the hangars are waiting.
Yeah, it's New York Jet. It's the ones all the way over to the southwest.
Yeah, Pilot Club 341, taxi to parking via Bravo, Sierra Alpha.
Bravo, Sierra Alpha, Pelican 341.
No trouble.
Alright. Hell yeah. Turn down the audio there, because changing the engine volume can get a little crazy. I don't know why he didn't give me Charlie, but okay. Maybe there's like a note of it being closed or something. I don't know. And VRP, what does that mean? So we could still report down with intentions kind of thing? You don't even need to do that unless the controller asks you to. You literally just keep doing your pattern, and when you want to stop, you stop. Because most controllers will clear for the option. Which means touch and go, stop and go, full stop, low approach. I think that's it. You can do any of those. Sometimes they'll clear for the option, like negative stop and go, because I actually listened last night. I thought there was a limit to it, but apparently there's no limit to how long a stop and go would be. You smell moderator apps? Yeah. Yeah, one of the questions is actually about you, I think. I think it was you. Yeah, not Mayday. That's a big plane right there. Report final? No, you don't even, you just do your pattern and they give you clear for the option, full stop, whatever. Some controllers will ask you to report downwind or base or something like that. A lot of times when I'm controlling center, especially because I'm working on other things, I'll ask people to report turning base. But usually not really needed. Yeah, so Mary, we just reworded one of the questions from last time. It was about Titus, but now it's about you. I'm wondering, what should I do after this? I still have time to go fly some other things.
Rich.
I don't know. Could take a flight up to Boston, maybe. In a different plane. Or, actually, Indy Center's offline. He didn't stay long. Kind of funny. A second ago, I said, yeah, we need Bravo Sierra Alpha, and he gave me Sierra Hotel, and I'm like, wait, what? Where's a hotel?
Is the ground Airbus Blue transport video check?
That Airbus Blue 1 long on the ground, how about that?
He probably didn't know the call sign there. Also, 5x5, I learned this a while back, is not good phraseology in the US. It's loud and clear, or I actually don't know what else you're supposed to say besides loud and clear. Of course, I guess you probably just switch to plain English and describe how bad it is. P is visual reference point. North, for example, at Edinburgh. No, we don't really. I mean, there are some, I guess, visual reference point for some airports, but that's more for arrivals, for them to know where you are when you call the controllers up. But the thing is about VATSIM, at least where I control, we don't actually have those marked on the map or anything, which is kind of disappointing. Oh, come on, it froze on me. Yeah, we literally don't do... Yeah, we don't do those much at all. It's better to, say, hey, we're 10 miles to the northeast, request full stop, or whatever. Probably not blind the ground workers. And the thing is, if I hit follow age, it doesn't work for me, because, I'm the streamer. Bro, if P.O. Boss came in here, he'd probably have a long time. Alright, well, we're done with the pilot club for today. Let's, actually shut off the engine and stuff. Lights are up. All that is off. Okay, past few tests. Here's a simple walkthrough of what you would say for a VFR circuit. So we're gonna take a little trip here to my home airport of Louisville International, just to use an example. Actually, let me go to my pin board because I have all the charts and stuff there. So the general aviation ramp is kind of up here. There's also these hangars and a few things. I think there's technically also another area here, but no one's ever over there. So normally you'd be up here. You'd call up ground. 121.7 if I remember the frequency right. Louisville ground, a Cessna 3410 whiskey, that's what my call sign would be. At Atlantic, because usually we identify the FBOs as what they actually are, so at Atlantic, you can find those using Google Earth, Google Maps, some EFBs you can use too, on like iPads and stuff you can use to find them. Yeah, we're at Atlantic. Information Alpha, request paddle work. And they're like, sure fam, runway 17 left, taxi via Echo. Except they wouldn't say the sure fam part. It's that simple. And then you talk to tower. After doing your run up, Louisville Tower, Skyhawk, 3410 whiskey. Sure to 17 left for pattern work. And if there's no one on final, any other traffic interfering, then just make left close traffic, runway 17 left clear for takeoff. It's that simple. There's nothing to worry about in the US. It's very relaxed. And then even if you want to leave the pattern, hey, we want to leave the pattern to the east. They're like, yeah, fly eastbound. It's not that complicated at all. And like, yeah, there's technically some VFR reporting points. Corden, I think Bardstown, yeah, it's down there. Elizabethtown, but that's not for departure. That's more for arrivals, so that the air traffic controllers know where you are. But even then, I would reference Louisville VOR with Louisville Airport, with Bowman Airport, whichever one you're going to, or even Clark County up here, Clark Regional. You'd reference one of those rather than one of those visual waypoints. You don't really use those. Alright, should I fly to Boston from here? That'd be kind of cool, I think. Or what other controllers are still on? Still got the Nantucket sector on, which he's gonna be a while. Or he might be signing off eventually. Could go up to Portland Jetport, even. I don't have the scenery installed for it, though. We don't want to go to, you know, Midley there. Bradley. Well, a lot of people are going to Boston right now. I'm not too surprised. Back out of this. My iPad's in 69%. Nice. Oh, and then I guess we could also talk about arriving at an airport here. So going back to Louisville for an example. Say you're coming from the northwest or something. I don't know. You know, Louisville approach, November 341. See I'm right here over like Ramsey or something. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, Louisville approach, number 3410 whiskey. We're about, that'd be about 20 miles to the northwest, Louisville International, request full stop information alpha. And they give you the information from there. Or if they need your aircraft type, they'll ask for it. Sometimes they don't. And it's the easiest thing. Exactly, bro. So many people think flying in the US is hard. In the US, fly VFR. You can do almost anything you want. Just ask ATC to do it. Well, you don't even need to always ask him to do it. Sometimes you just do it. What about call signs? Would it be triggered? So, if you use Golf, Whiskey, India, Lima, Zulu, you can't shorten that in the US. You have to say the full thing every time you call for anything. And we can't shorten it either. We can only shorten November call signs. So, November 3410 Whiskey shortened to November 10 Whiskey. Yeah, we can't shorten your call sign. So if you wanted to fly US registration, that's up to you, but I've had different kinds of registrations. I just have to say the full thing every time. Yeah, there is a video made. Where did I put that? Right there. But then there is also a Wikipedia thing that I always have open here. It's just all the registrations for like every country, all the tail numbers that are available for every country. So if you want to fly a specific one, well, you got the information there. I should add that link. You know, I'm gonna add that link to the bot thing here, real quick. What is that? That's call signs. Now it should do that. Next time I hit the button. Yeah, so of course in the US, I go down to United States. Oh, I didn't realize there's specific United Nations call signs. Interesting. Yeah, so it's November 1 through a bunch of... Usually you have 5 digits, but it can be shorter than that. You know, November 1. But when it comes through November 1 through November 99, that is reserved for FAA use. Official use, that is. So a lot of times when I see people flying those, I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? But technically with VATSIM, you can do it. You know, the most common form of a call sign is November 123 Alpha Bravo. You know, 3 numbers, 2 letters. You know, in that order. That's the most common way to format it. All that stuff. Alright, we're gonna go back to the sim here. What other plane should I fly out of Iceland? We're gonna go something a little faster. I need to remember to uninstall that. It'll be good evening. Yeah, you don't even need to specify persons on board. You don't need to say the Q and H. You don't need to say how you're routing most of the time. I mean, if you want to request, fly over an airport or something, then maybe you might ask. Overfly, we want to overfly midfield for some photo op or something, I don't know. Very much more laid back here in the US. And when it comes to Class Delta and Charlie airspace, you don't need to be clipped into the zone at all. You literally just establish the two-way rate of communication, which is the controller saying your call sign and their call sign in the same statement. And you can just fly right in. But I can go VFR in the Vertigo. Of course, then if I do that, all the controllers are confused. Like, huh? What kind of aircraft type is that? Huh? I need to get the Kit Fox. Yeah, it's very slow, by the way. Go with a Vision Jet. Let's go with Vision Jet. So, not a fast... No, definitely not fast. The Skyhawk I was just flying is faster. Are you gonna do circuits JQF? Yeah, there's a guy that's been staffing that airport a lot recently. So yeah, go fly with him. Go do some pattern work. A lot of the time at the smaller airports, your class Deltas, usually your class Charlies, but not always. Like, you don't even need to say, Louisville ground, November 1 Sierra Whiskey vehicle request. You don't even need to say that. You just say your whole thing, and most of the time they'll get it. Usually stating a location on the field is a good idea too. Let me move this. Like here. Connect. Number 341 Sierra Whiskey. SF50. And we'll probably go IFR. Yes, I know, my flight plan is not correct. I know, I will adjust that in a minute. Shock covers. GPU. Alright, back up top for a flight plan here. I guess we'll just hit up SimBrief. I usually like to plan it on my own, but I don't remember what I'd really file into here. Nope, don't even need to ask for engine start. The only time you might need to ask for even pushback is one, if the ramp is controlled, which most of the time it's not in the US on VATSIM. And there's two reasons for that. One reason is a lot of airports, the ramp isn't controlled in general, even in real life. Number two, the ramp controllers often, if they do exist, are paid and controlled by the airlines. They're not FAA controllers, so a lot of times we don't simulate that. Recently, though, in the area I control in, Indy Center, Cincinnati has a ramp control position now on VATSIM, and it'll sometimes be staffed. Louisville has a ramp control position for the UPS ramp to cover pushes in there. And that's already been staffed several times, the Louisville one. Goes back to dark in the sim. Or live time. Alright, yes I know, the cycle's been released. I already updated it. love it. Bro, yeah, you can just get out and do whatever. You just saw what I did. Even though there was no ATC, the only time I would have been, well, I would have been required to talk to them because of the specific flight I did, which was through the Skyline route, which you need to talk to ATC, but I could go 100 feet below where I was and be on a frequency where I'm just communicating with all the other pilots around. And that area is kind of a bit of a special area, though. And I could have flown it a little farther around JFK and not talked to anyone. That would have been just fine. Merit, Roebuck Tree. Sounds good. Actually, I need to disconnect so I can file the flight plan. Go there. Manchester is our alternate. Sounds good to me. File. Connect. There we go. Yeah, call signs right. Sometimes I gotta make sure of that. Now, down here in the plane. I can go sim brief. Requests. Not that I don't know how to manually import it, which I do. Merit in the arrival. Of course, it doesn't know what's runway. Of course, 27 it puts in by default. We'll see what I get when I get closer to the airport. Actually, .atis KBOS underscore atis. It's information Romeo right now. ILS 27 RNAV 32. So because I'm a slow aircraft, they might ask me to land 32. That does happen sometimes. Does happen. Come on. Why do you do that? FMS. Why is it on? Oh, I guess the last time I flew this. When was the last time I flew this plane? Was it down in Mexico or something? It might have been. I'm on hectopascals. Actually, they use altimeter. Where the hell did I fly this that I set it to hectopascals? Actually, I know. It was, Montenegro? Is that what it's called? Sangsar International? Yeah, I think that's where I flew it. Flew it all the way from, Miami. Or Fort Lauderdale, actually. That's why it's on hectopascals. I was about to say, all the places I fly, they don't do that. Engines of Mercury. Alright, it's information Victor now. 3014. Got that in. Ground control 135.3. Tower.
Ground, good evening.
Actually,
Command Chief 585, Romeo Papa, vacate.
1353.
The hangars to the southwest.
Command Chief 585, Romeo Papa, log on ground. Thanks for the descriptive seeker. Appreciate that. Taxi to parking via Bravo Sierra Alpha. Great night.
Area.
Alright, over to parking Bravo Sierra Alpha, 5 Romeo Papa.
Just loading in now. Alright, if you want to come by and fly tomorrow, I'll be staffing Indy Center, and that covers a lot. Actually, I made a thing a while back. Where is that? I should make this a command that's like shows my airspace 13,000 feet and below when I'm controlling Indy Center. Because that shows you where all the approach airspace is too. Because it extends a little farther out than what like VATS and Radar will say. In certain areas. Where did I put that? There we go. So this right here on SkyVector shows all the airspace I would control 13,000 feet to the surface. Technically there is a tiny little triangle down here, but it doesn't matter at all. I'm not even 100% sure what it's used for. Maybe it's just so you can send stuff to Bristol a little easier. I don't really know. Because, like, normally, if I hit the load chart here, like right here, it shows my border. Yes, that is for Indy Center, but because Evansville Approach has, like, this little triangle here that cuts out into Memphis Center's airspace, there's that. Or even up here, Champaign Approach covers here, I think 10,000 feet and below. And then Holman Approach covers up here 8,000 feet and below, technically, in this little corner. Whereas normally it looks like it would be Chicago Center. There's also Indianapolis Approach that covers in this area. 13 and below. We've got Fort Wayne Approach covers, I think, 10,000 feet and below there, so that's not me. I think that's most of it all. Oh yeah, there's here. Clarksburg Approach covers this area, so that's not me. And this is all 13,000 feet, or really 10,000 feet and below, but for most part, it's 13,000 feet and below. Then there's also a little corner down here that's kind of cut off, which actually this could be changed a bit. Because Roanoke Approach covers that little
One on the ground,
corner.
good evening, Walker 1108, vacated on Bravo, and went to taxi to, I think it's Atlantic, or Signature here, I'll forget which one.
So you might need to copy and paste this link into your browser. Oh, apparently there's a character limit. I can't paste the whole thing. Great. We'll put it over in Discord. How about
Okay,
that?
Tango 1108, Long Island ground. Taxi to parking your discretion.
There we go.
Okay, with the Charlie Department, Walker 1108 tonight.
Oh yeah, I need to call ground. I got distracted, as I usually do. Oh, ground, you'll do fine. You ain't scared. Have confidence in yourself. Long Island ground, November 341 C Air Whiskey. Information to Victor. Request IFR to Boston Logan.
November 341 Sierra Whiskey, Clinton request stand by. Walker 1108, give way.
He's talking to someone else there.
Okay, we're holding short of Sierra on Charlie, Walker 1108.
Pen and paper, yes. I think they give me like 3,000 out here, maybe it's 2. I don't remember. I'm gonna go 3.
November 341 Sierra Whiskey, I have your clearance advised, ready to copy.
Ready, 10 whiskey.
November 1 Sierra Whiskey, cleared to Boston Airport, Long Island 7 departure, radar vectors merit, as filed, maintain 3,000, expect flight level 210, minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 134.55, squawk 4016.
Alright, number 10 whiskey, go to Boston, Long Island 7 departure, radar vectors merit, then as filed, will maintain 3,000. Expecting flight level 210, minutes after departure. Departure 134.55, squawking 4016.
November 1 Sierra Whiskey, reback correct, advise ready to taxi, information Victor is current.
I gave him Victor, but okay. Alright, we're up 3,000. We'll put 2-4 on the heading.
Following ground, good evening, Scotch, November 9 or 8, Quebec, clear of 2-4 at Bravo, looking for ATP flight school.
November 985 Quebec, Long Island ground, taxi to parking, Charlie, Sierra, have a good night.
Get the engine.
Taxi via ground via Charlie, Sierra, Quebec, thank you.
Bio break. That probably would have been smart for me to do that first. I'll do that in a minute, I guess. River set. Actually, before we get our taxi, I will probably be right back. I'll go take a restroom break. We'll see you in a minute.
Ground, Pike Club by 63 off of 24 at Whiskey, looking to drive here to the southwest hangars.
Club 563, Long Island ground, taxi departing via Alpha.
Ground via Alpha, Pike Club 563, thanks.
Good evening, Long Island ground. Cactus 209er is requesting clearance to Miami with information 50.
Cactus 209er, Long Island ground, good evening. Clear to Miami Airport. Long Island 7 departure. Radar vectors beads, then as filed. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 300, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 134.55, squawk 7766.
Clear to Miami via Long Island 7 departure with vectors. Climb 3000, expect flight level 0300. Departure frequency 134.55, squawk 7766.
And the Cactus 209, I just want to confirm radar vectors 2 speeds and maintain 3000.
Radar vectors 2 speeds. Cactus 209.
Cactus 209, reback correct. Call for push onto Sierra, information Victor is correct.
We'll call back for push. Cactus 209.
November 985, Quebec, everything okay?
Yeah, we're heading to Monterey Aviation, Quebec.
Quebec.
Ground Pike Club 215, clear of 24 Whiskey.
You squawk VFR, which is 1200. 1200.
215, Long Island ground, taxi departing via Sierra, have a great night.
Parking via Sierra, Pike Club 215, have a great night.
You're horrified, you'll do fine. The U.S. is very simple. Oh, wait, my squawk code's not in Union's name. .4016. There we go. Up and V speeds. I am behind the plane already. Not that the V speeds really matter in this plane, they're almost always the same. A circuit clearance, you just ask for pattern work. That's all. Not circuits, pattern work. Or touch and goes, I've also heard used too.
1971 Long Island ground.
Vacating to the left.
Okay, coming into here. I'm about vacating right there. Yeah, staying in the pattern. Request taxi staying in the pattern. There's also another way to do it.
Good job, Long Island. Good night.
Alpha Sierra Hotel 1971, Long Island ground, taxi departing via Alpha Sierra, have a great night.
Alpha Sierra for 1971, thank you very much.
Long Island ground, number 1 Sierra Whiskey, New York Jet, information to Victor, ready for taxi.
November 1 Sierra Whiskey, runway 24, taxi via Alpha Sierra, Bravo 4, Echo, cross runway tree left at Bravo 4, hold short runway right at Echo. On it.
Alpha Sierra, Bravo 4, Echo to 24, crossing tree left, holding short the right side, 1 Sierra Whiskey. Holding short the right side. Alright, I never imported my flight sim brief. So that I can have my chart. There we go. Better. Do my blind light because I can't see where I'm going right this second. Oh, I was about to run into the grass. Show me how it's done, feel free. If you would have asked me 30 minutes ago, maybe I would have done it. You gonna tell me to give way to that guy? Or are they gonna be good? Well, you better hit your brakes. All your lights still on.
Looks like we took a wrong turn ground. This is Air Show 1971. We're going to get back on Sierra.
Too deep for you to understand.
Delta 48 vacated Whiskey, looking to park at the terminal.
Oh, 48, stand by. 1971, that's fine.
Oh, almost couldn't hear him there for a second.
Delta 48, taxi to parking via Sierra. Have a great Long Island ground taxi to parking via Sierra.
Okay, left-hand Sierra, thanks a lot, Delta 48.
Guess I'm giving way to him. Technically, ground's supposed to tell me. But also, we're supposed to keep our head on a swivel and, you know, slow down, speed up as necessary.
Thanks for going, good evening. Sears Jet 76 Mike up at the west ramp, looking to pick up 5 for the Providence.
Go ahead and take help. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend flying on Saturday, but tomorrow, yeah, I can do it.
Mike Alpha, Long Island ground, clearance on flex standby.
Saturday there's a big event in Atlanta. And I control the neighboring sector to there. Also, if you do pattern work with me a lot of the time, even if you're at an airport where you wouldn't normally get a squat code, I'm going to give you one anyways, just for purposes of me keeping track of people. And there's a turn here, I was about to keep going straight. Landing light on. Crossing 31 left, Bravo 4. Right there on the sign. It's a light breeze. Over in 2-4.
November 1 Sierra Whiskey, cross runway 33 right at Echo, continue taxi.
Cross straight to your right at Echo 10 Whiskey.
November 76 Mike Alpha, I have an amendment to your route. Full route clearance, advisor is going.
Next to it, can you give me Radar Vector's robot?
For 76 Mike Alpha, cleared to Providence Airport, Long Island 7 departure, radar vectors. Orca, Oscar, Romeo, Charlie, Hotel Alpha, direct Wacky, Whiskey Alpha, Charlie, Kilo, Yankee, direct Providence VOR, Papa, Victor, Delta. Maintain 3000. Expect flight over 170. 1 departure. Departure frequency is
pretty sure it's robot. What did I write down? Oh no, it is Merit. Never mind.
7105.
We're good. Oh, and Long Island 7.
Can we get that first waypoint again? 76 Mike Alpha.
76. November 76 Mike Alpha. No problem. Direct Orca.
It's just
Oscar,
runway heading.
Romeo, Charlie, Hotel Alpha.
Alright, we're clear to Providence, Long Island 7 departure. Direct Orca, direct Wacky, direct Providence VR, Papa Victor Delta. Maintain 3000 departure 17010 minutes departure 13455 clocking 7105 Sears Jet.
Tower report to Victor on the visual 24.
November 76 Mike Alpha, rebag correct, advise ready to taxi, Victor.
Traffic in the Vision Jet departs fire to your arrival, wind 2304,
I'm monitoring both just because VAC sometimes you don't know whether you switch automatically or not. In real life you would at this airport.
3410 with correction. 3410 whiskey at Long Island Cargo.
Hey, firm 10 whiskey.
Okay, November 10 whiskey, the wind is 2304 for takeoff.
24 clear for takeoff, 10 whiskey. 239er heading.
Have a good flight, Stu.
I don't know who that was. Then again, I don't know who a lot of people are. I know voices. That flavor did a little too much to that one. Brakes are floor. There we go. All my lights are on. Here we go, full throttle. Takeoff pitch trim. I always forget that, don't I? Now we're good. Rotate. Gear up. How you doing? 26.2. As I nose her over a little bit, we'll get her flaps up.
November 3410 whiskey. Unfortunately, the departure have all closed, so please change through to intercom. Have a good flight.
Yeah, 10 whiskey, we'll see you. It's fine. Yudikian. 22.8. So that means I'm just going to keep on climbing. Nope, not correct, not right. Now we're good there. Boston Center's 34. I'm trying to turn multiple knobs at once. 0.7. Put him in. Don't know if he's closing. Should have asked Tower that, but I didn't. And now looking out for any traffic, I see nothing. Heading, autopilot, all the stuff on. Flaps are all the way up. Throttle's doing its thing. Let me pull it back from takeoff thrust. And actually, auto throttle. Light plan, direct, merit. Alignment. Going to Poughkeepsie, okay. Yep, there's about to stick out. Yeah, I'm climbing real quick. Now, is Boston staying on? That's a question. Looks like they might be. I'll go monitor their frequency.
Air Canada 414, Boston Center, climb and maintain, full light level 280.
280, 414.
He's probably going to want to give me a call. And I'll give him a reference to Bridgeport.
Alpha 1940, back.
Hey, I missed a call from someone there. Who tried to check on, please?
Oh, I don't have my nav mode on.
Delta 1943.
Delta 1923, Boston Center, go ahead.
Delta 1943, we're just saying we're back.
Delta 1943, roger. Boston Center, Delta 338. Delta 338.
I apologize for the question, sir. This is my first VASM flight. I just wanted to confirm that I'm clear to start my descent for Calverton.
Delta 338, affirmative. Thanks for checking. Yeah, when we give you a crossing restriction, at least here in the United States, then once you've been given that restriction, you can descend in order to meet the altitude requirement.
Thank you, Center. Clear, Delta 338.
Kronos 554, taxi to the ramp via Charlie Echo Foxtrot.
Echo Foxtrot, Kronos 554. That's 496, request be ascent when able.
Yeah, Boston Center, Southwest 5-1, checking in, flight level 370.
Southwest 4096, descend and maintain 7000, the Kennedy altimeter 3016.
That maintains 7,000, so it's 4096.
Southwest 551, Boston Center, roger. Clipper 219, the New York Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Talk to you next time.
Frequency change approved. Clipper 219, bye.
See ya.
Your students
Delta
are playing
338,
geoguessr.
New York approach is closed. Frequency change approved. Take care.
New York is closed. Over to Unitom. Thank you for the help. Thanks for a good ACC. Delta 338.
Delta 1095, descend via J-Fund 2 arrival. Runway 27, Boston altimeter 3011.
Calling here eventually.
J-Fund 2 for runway 27, Delta 1095.
Jazz 698, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain level 240. November 8, Lima Mike, Lebanon altimeter 3011.
He sounds pretty busy.
3011, 58
Boston Center, I just have a quick question. So my final destination is is Toronto Pearson, but like on the VASM radar it says that I could select the active runway config. I don't understand what that kind of is.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, I'm sorry.
Alright, no worries, Delta 32.
Boston Center, November 341 Sierra Whiskey, about 13 miles south of Bridgeport. 14,000, climbing 50210, direct merit.
November 314 Sierra, question number 341 Sierra Whiskey, Boston Center, climb and maintain level 210.
Maintain level 210, 10 Whiskey.
November 4 Golf Bravo, the
there we go, we
New
got
York approach is closed. Frequency change approved. Have a good one.
Frequency change approved. 9064 Golf Bravo. Have a good night.
Thank you very much. You do the same. Jazz 698, descend via J-Fund 2 arrival, runway 27, altimeter 3011.
Please headed G-Fund 2 arrival, and for runway 27, Jazz 698.
Delta 1943, contact the Washington Center, 133.72.
133.72, Delta 1943.
Boston Center, November 626, November 14000.
November 626, November, Boston Center, climb and maintain level 240.
I'm maintaining level 240, November 626, November.
Frontier Flight 202, New York is offline. Frequency change approved. See ya.
Unicom for 222.
Center UPS 135 heavy, up inside level 8500.
EPS 135, Cessna.
14000.
EPS 135, Boston Center. I got you now. Climb and maintain flight level 340. If the last control is having a mic issue there, I think so. We got you now in the 340.
340.
Mic issues, that's not good as a controller.
American 2796, Boston Center. Climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain 5360. American 27.
And it looks like Long Island is almost all offline now.
Boston Center, we were instructed
Got
to
it there, perfect
contact you.
timing.
We're passing over the Robbinsville VOR, flight level 350.
And the call sign, please.
United 688 Echo, sorry.
No problem. United 688 Echo, Boston Center. Welcome. Qatar 963 New York Center is closed. Frequency change approved. Have a good one.
414 approaching flight level 280.
Two at once.
And let's see here. Air Canada 414, Roger.
Who's getting busy?
Boston, Qatar 963, sorry you were stepped on. Over to you, advisory 963, too long.
Thanks, you have a good one. Air Canada 882, did you check on yet?
Yeah, I did. Air Canada 882. I'm climbing to 37,000.
Perfect, thanks. Air Canada 414, climb and maintain level 340.
Climb maintain 340, Air Canada 414.
Alright, we're through into the flight level. I should have done that a few hundred feet ago. Switch to standard altimeter. We're still direct mirrored. We'll see if I get a shortcut at all. That'd be great if I could. And because I already know we're landing 27, we're gonna look up charge for 27. So first, the arrival. Runway 27. Actually, is that the right one? Yeah, it is. 427 from Judy, right there. Cran. We're taking kind of this long way around to Hockaboo, I guess.
42
Yep.
Boston Center, Roger.
Expect Vader Vector's final approach course. But then if they give me runway 32, or whatever reading, because I am slower, am I already 1,000 feet? Oh, I see him.
Delta 2896 Boston Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
We're going from
JetBlue 1291, climb and maintain 14,000.
and a shorter route, kinda.
JetBlue 1291, change my frequency 134.7.
Got 2732. 27, the approach frequency is 111.3.
Air Canada 414, could I go get my DoorDash?
Can I go get my DoorDash? Oh my god. Plug that in. Procedures, approach.
Southwest 4075, JetBlue 1629, Delta 1095, and Delta 300. You can all change to my frequency 133.0 if you're not there already. Just monitor 330 and I'll call you.
330, good day.
330, JetBlue 1629. Air Canada, I'm requesting a step away for 5 minutes.
AB, load. So there's that ready.
Approved as requested. Let me know when you're back, please.
Will do, Air Canada 414.
And it keeps switching from Mach number to indicated there. Around 230 will be my speed.
Center, November 247, Mike Bravo, with you, flight level 390.
With you.
November 247, Mike Bravo, Boston Center, Roger.
Wish you could change the brightness of the screen.
Delta 2896, Boston Center, climb and maintain level 360. Delta 2896, climb and maintain level 360. JetBlue 1291, Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Flight level 340, JetBlue 1291.
Boston Center, Victor,
Also,
Victor,
go
Delta.
pull the weather.
Charlie Golf, Victor, Victor, Delta, Boston Center.
35 netting.
Approaches are being conducted to converging runways. ILS runway 27 approach and area navigation runway 32 approach and U, departing runway 33 left. All aircraft retake all hold short instructions and assigned altitude. Increase bird activity in the vicinity of Logan Airport. Numerous construction cranes in Boston area in the vicinity of Logan Airport.
33, report the field
Advise on initial contact. You have information Sierra.
Information Sierra. What's the altimeter?
Boston Logan Airport ATIS information Sierra. 015.
Center, hello, Delta 2896, 11.4
at 5.
Delta 2896, Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Maintain 360, Delta 2896.
2.96.
Southwest 551, cross Jordan, and maintain 1000, the Providence altimeter 3013.
Cross Jordan,
ILS runway.
Southwest 521.
Alright, 3011. So that's in the pre-select. It's trying to get me to 230. I don't know if it's really going to make it. It'll make it. I didn't do 225. Or whatever Mach number that is the equivalent of. Well, Mach 0.5. Wish I could have gotten a shortcut. That would have been great. That's not good. Oh shit, I'm missing my generators. That's why it didn't like the volts getting low.
Jazz 698, contact Boston approach 133.0.
133.0, good evening, sir.
I also have a little
Air
overnight.
Canada
I technically would have needed more fuel
2546,
than that.
descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pilot's discretion, 240, Air Canada 2556.
But whatever.
Boston River, Skyline 6262 with VFR bus.
Approaching Betty, passing flight level 140.
Aircraft calling about 14,000 feet, say again?
Singapore 25 approaching Betty.
Singapore 25, Boston Center, good evening. Squawk 1727.
1727, Singapore 25 heavy.
Singapore 25, turn left, direct Brad.
Stepping over everyone.
Left direct Brad, 25
You gotta
heavy.
love that.
And who was calling with a VFR request?
Air Canada 414, we are back.
Air Canada 414, roger.
So we're getting a pretty good crosswind.
Just to confirm, the squawk is 1727.
A little bit of tailwind.
Singapore 25, free back correct. Air Canada 414, clear direct Gons.
Clear direct Gongs, Air Canada 414.
Is that gongs as in like
Boston Center, Delta 31,
Chinese
switching
thing?
to Cleveland right now. Thank you so much and see you.
was just leaving his frequency, I guess.
Boston Center, United 688 Echo, requesting descent.
Delta 33, contact Cleveland Center 119.87. Delta 33, contact Cleveland Center 119.87. Delta 33. United 688 Echo. Yep, you were previously cleared to cross news at 270. You can set that descent anytime.
And that ability to start the descent at any
Were
time
you not
there.
given to cross news at level 270 by the previous controller?
I don't think so, no. 688 Echo.
That's why we have to protect certain
United
altitudes when we
688
get
Echo, descend to
descents.
maintain by level 230.
Center maintain 230-688 Echo.
Because technically, I give a descent 100 miles out. That person can immediately nose down to that altitude I gave him, instead of waiting for like a calculator top of descent. That is legal.
November 58, Mike.
Of course, a lot of people aren't going to do that, but still the concept stands.
American 2120, Boston Center, Roger. November 8, Lima Mike, make straight in runway 33, wind calm. Runway 33, clear to land. Straight in 33, clear to land, 58 Mike.
Boston Center, good evening. This is Air Canada 111, flight level 350.
Air Canada 111,
Top of
Boston
descent's in
Center.
5 minutes. Oh, you can't even hit the button over there. Okay. Doesn't really matter.
Say again?
Frontier 742, request descent.
Frontier Flight 742, descend and maintain 7,000. The Kennedy altimeter 3016.
Got Chester.
Boston Center, WestJet 1610 to 13,700, climb 14.
WestJet 1610, Boston Center, climb and maintain foot level 330.
We'll go up to 33,000, WestJet 1610.
Number 1 Sierra Whiskey, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 3011.
It's going to be the Roebuck 3, runway 27, number 1 Sierra Whiskey. Alright.
Charlie 1291, wait for about 5 minutes. Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 1000, Burlington altimeter 3012.
For the bottom altitude.
Was that for Victor Delta? Charlie Golf Victor Delta. Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain full light level, maintain 1000. Burlington altimeter 3012.
None of those work. Okay.
Roger, at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain 1000. Victor Delta.
5,000 VNAV on the way down.
617, the the Moncton Center is closed, frequency change approved.
4 minutes.
Roger, over to advisory for Texas 617. Have a great evening. We'll see you.
Thanks, you too. Frontier Flight 742, New York is closed, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, thanks.
JetBlue 1291, request step away for about 5.
Approved. Air Canada 2546, descend via J-Fun to arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 3011.
Descend via the J-Fun to arrival on runway 27, Air Canada 2546.
United 688 Echo, clear to
I thought about taking a faster jet,
descend
but
via
Vision Jet's fine for this
the
route.
Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27. Boston altimeter 3011.
Then via the Roebuck 3 arrival, Boston altimeter 3011, and can we get the direct again for 688 Echo?
688 Echo, you're going to be landing on runway 27, and you're cleared direct Pro V.
Direct Pro V, landing 27, 688 Echo.
27. We already got all the information plugged in. The minimums, which was like 208 or something like that. No, 460. What? Why did I think 200 something?
Singapore 25, amend altitude, climb and maintain, flight level 310.
Yeah.
Climb and maintain flight load 310, Singapore 25, heavy.
Actually, it's a bit higher than a lot of approaches. Probably just because of how the missed approach works or something. A minute and a half.
American 2796, reaching flight level 360, maintain Mach 0.80 or greater. Mach 0.8 or greater.
But I still see our
UTS 135, maintain Mach
Golf of
0.77
Whiskey
or
India
less.
Lima Zulu friend down there at Concord doing the pattern work. They didn't even put VFR in your flight plan for some reason. That's weird. Should you show as an IFR aircraft on the radar display?
Speedbird 15 Kilo, Moncton Center is closed. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Alright, Unicom 122, that's right, X-ray ATC, Speedbird 15 Kilo.
Here we go. We're about to leave 210. One dot deflection on the vertical glide path.
Singapore 25, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Level 350, Singapore 25 heavy.
Boston 10 Whiskey, leave and flight level 210.
Roger, thank you.
Slowly, bars going up.
Air Canada 882, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Maintain flight level 240, Air Canada 882.
Up, glad I didn't go to Nantucket, because that guy's offline now. Oh. The guy that's on Boston Approach now is one of the VatGov, I guess, people. It says ADM administrator on his rating. Hard eye slip in the plane before me. Catch to
taxi to the ramp.
had his engines cut. He crashed a mile southwest of the field. Oh. Smell.
Good evening, Qatari 72 Juliet, flight level 290.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Qatari 72 Juliet, Boston Center, Roger.
I hear something
Qatari 72 Juliet is requesting direct to Wales.
November 7 Mike Bravo, descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 3011.
Copy, Ryder, Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, Mike Bravo.
Qatari 72 Juliet, clear direct whale.
It was a 240?
Direct whale, Qatari 72 Juliet.
Let's see if I can hit the 260. I don't know if I can.
Who else called?
Oh, I need to update my nav data on the tablet.
Here, climb and maintain for level 350.
Do that real quick.
UPS 135.
What was that flight level you want me to go down to?
Hello, good evening, Boston Center, Delta 873 Heavy, climb through 9,000 with you.
Delta 873 Boston Center, climb and maintain for level 330.
Flight level 330, Delta 873 Heavy.
Air Canada 882.
EBS 135, same
level was it for me?
0.77.
Alright, so technically I'm going to be within 10 knots of this restriction,
somehow you
and I'm
got,
legal now.
75, not overtake on the guy ahead of you. So UPS 135, you can increase speed to Mach 0.80 or greater, and we'll do it that way.
0.80 or greater for UPS 135.
American 2796, turn right heading 290, vector for trail.
Boston, good evening, Delta 997 coming up on 10,000.
American 2796, turn right heading 290, vector and trail. American 2796, this is the third call, Boston Center.
Boston Center, JetBlue 1436, we're through 11,000 for 14,000.
Some American.
Hang on a second. American 2796, going to DCA.
2796.
American 2796, turn right heading 290 vector for in-trail spacing.
Heading of 290 spacing, 2796.
That's
Delta 9987, Boston Center, climb and maintain level 340.
Alright, climb maintain 340, Delta 9987.
JetBlue 1436, Boston Center, climb and maintain 16,000, Bradley altimeter 3014.
16,000, 3014 in the altimeter, JetBlue 1436.
Southwest 551, contact Providence approach 123.67.
123.67 from Providence, Southwest 551, have a good night. See you next time.
You too, thanks. WestJet 1610, climb and maintain level 360.
2,000 feet, landing Boston.
We'll get a 360 WestJet 1610.
November 372 Tango Alpha, Boston Center, descend and maintain level 230.
Flight level 230 for 370 Tango Alpha.
Hello, Phil.
Air Canada 882, was that flight level 240 for me or 280?
Air Canada 882, maintain level 240.
240, Air Canada 882.
Points, yes, I did.
November 1 Sierra Whiskey, contact Boston approach 133.0.
133.0, 10 whiskey. And the ATIS information Sierra. And Boston approach, number 3410 whiskey. 14,400, send via the Roebuck Tree, runway 27, information Sierra.
Number 3410 Whiskey Boston, good evening, radar. Let me try that again. Good evening, ILS runway 27, the Boston altimeter 3011, and I thought I heard them say that they just switched to information uniform. Information uniform's current, no significant change from Sierra. I do actually remember it. Feels better than 5,005, the wind 310 at 5, and the altimeter 3011.
Alright, we're ILS runway 27, and we'll pick up uniform 10 whiskey.
No, I just gave you all the information, that's fine.
Sounds good.
Jazz 698, Boston Tower now, 128.8 so long.
128.8, sorry for that.
You're good. JetBlue 1629, stay airspeed.
And now we're going down to 250.
We're 210 for JetBlue 1629. We're trying to slow down.
Okay, JetBlue 1629, cancel the approach clearance, maintain 2,000, turn right heading 360.
Cancel approach, maintain 2,000, right turn 360, JetBlue 1629.
He's probably going fast. Yeah, he's going faster than he should. The aircraft are getting close. $250.
162, Boston departure, good evening, radar contact 2,100, climb, maintain 14,000.
210 at that last
JetBlue
waypoint.
1629, continue the right turn, heading 060.
060, right turn, JetBlue 1629.
And arrivals Air Canada 2546 with you through level 120 down to 10.
Canada 2546, Boston approach, good evening, information uniform current, let me know when you've got that. ILS 27, the Boston altimeter 3011.
Roger, we have uniform man, I will plan on 27 for Canada 2546.
Ah, Simpros. Love that.
Boston approach, United 688 Echo with uniform, descending through 15,000 on the Roebuck 3 arrival.
Calling Boston, standby.
Ha. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It's going to stay at 12 and then start descending. Hell yeah. It's not like the kind of planes where they just kind of continually descend. This thing's actually doing calculations mid-descent.
NetJet 71, descend and maintain 4,000. 4,000, NetJet 71.
Man, this is a lot of church, not tablets updating. Of course, most of it's just processing now.
Boston departure, American 1397 is at 16,000, heading for 5,000.
NetJet 71, contact the Providence approach now, 123.67. Have a good night.
There's the magenta
Over to Providence approach, have a good night. Appreciate everything you guys are doing, NetJet 71. Of course. American 1397, Boston departure. Good evening, radar contact 2,400. Climb, maintain 14,000.
Up to 14,000, American 1397.
JetBlue 1629, so riding 180.
180, JetBlue 1629.
It's kind of funny for how busy Boston is. Its Bravo is very simple. Not crazy how that works. Very simple, kind of small. With all of its runways and stuff. We're leaving 12. Next altitude, barely exactly 8,000.
We're 73 Romeo. I forget. It's been a long time since I've been in a 205. Is that considered a station wagon? Station wagon. A sky wagon, or is it considered a stationaire?
Stationaire, 73 Romeo.
Got it. Thanks. JetBlue 1629. Continue to right turn heading 240.
240, JetBlue 1629.
Guess that's why they made him
JetBlue 162, contact Boston Center now, 134.7. Have a great night. Stationaire 73 Romeo, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend, maintain 4,000, 73 Romeo.
And Boston is in sight. Anyone else on the finals? There's one guy being vectored. Okay, so I'm not going to ask for a visual yet. I don't even have that guy in sight.
JetBlue 1629, you're 6 miles from Ripon, fly heading 250, descend and maintain, or correction, maintain 2,000. Cleared ILS, runway 27 approach.
Right turn 250, maintain 2,000, cleared ILS 27 approach, south, JetBlue 1629, thanks, sorry.
Yep, no problem at all. We make it work. November, actually, I'm going to do it right. Stationaire 73 Romeo, contact the Providence approach now, 123.67. Thanks again and have a great night.
123.67, thanks for the help, 447 Romeo.
If I had that traffic in sight, I would totally ask for a visual right now, but
Boston approach, United 688 Echo, descending through 12,000 on the Roebuck 3 arrival.
Oh, I thought my stuff was
United
up there for a second.
688 Echo, Boston approach, good evening. ILS runway 27, the Boston altimeter 3011. Information uniform current, let me know when you got that.
I have uniform on board, 68 Echo.
Thank you. Just if you would, I think we still say it on the ATIS, advise on initial contact with the ATIS.
Form is so funny. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be a little bit funny.
Thank you. American 1397, contact the Boston Center now, 134.7. Have a great night.
Going to Center, 34.7, American 1397. You also have a
wants
great
to make
night.
me look who else.
Thanks, JetBlue 1629. The airport at your 12 o'clock and 6 miles report in sight.
We've got the field in sight, JetBlue 1629.
Oh, 2 people. Okay.
JetBlue 1629, roger, clear visual approach, runway 27, contact tower now 128.8, have a great night.
Clear visual, 27, tower on 28.8, JetBlue 1629. You have a good night as well, thank you.
Of course, a bunch of them are supposed to be like trick questions to make you think a little bit.
Boston, Vision Jet 791, Tango Whiskey, 7 South with the uniform.
Vision Jet 791, Tango Whiskey, Boston approach. Good evening, thanks for information. Uniform, fly heading 080, descend and maintain 6,000. Vectors ILS, runway 27 approach.
Fly heading 080, descend and maintain 6,000. Vectors ILS 27 for 791, Tango Whiskey.
JetBlue 1629, Boston Tower now 128.8, good night.
Honestly, I'm liking the answers I got so far, but it'll be open for a week or so. Which YouTube channel? Depends. Depends which one has the better video. I mean, I think you can sort by popularity or view count or something, right? I think.
Boston approach, November 2.7, Mike Bravo, Whiskey passing through 1000 via the Robux 3.
Like how Dylan's playing along with it, he's just like, yes.
Number 247, Mike Bravo, Boston approach. Good evening. Information uniform current. Let me know when you've got that. ILS runway 27, the Boston altimeter 3011.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my charts here.
Copy. We have info uniform, runway 27, 47, Mike Bravo.
Number 1 Sierra Whiskey has the field inside request the visual.
And who's that?
1 Sierra Whiskey.
1 Sierra Whiskey, cleared visual approach, runway 27.
Good visual runway 27, 1 Sierra Whiskey. Alright, here we go. I'll point it almost direct to final approach next.
46, turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 2000, back to ILS runway 27 approach.
Left 090, what was the altitude for change 25 to 6?
2000.
Roger, 2000 break change 25 to 6.
Unless you're missing one. No, there's 2. Or at least only 2 that matter, really. Because, I mean, then there's like the personal one that I've had for since the beginning of time, but that one doesn't get much on it. At least not really anything related to the stream. Did a long haul yesterday, 9 a.m. to 1 a.m.
We're 1 Tango Whiskey, turn left heading 070.
Left 070, 791 Tango Whiskey.
Yeah, 128.8 Boston Tower. Get down to standby. Rounds point to Niner. Why am I doing it there? I should do it down here. There we go.
We're 1 Tango Whiskey, descend and maintain 4000.
So maintain 4000, 1 Tango Whiskey.
Charters to go, huh?
Air Canada 882 with you at 14,000.
With you.
Air Canada 882, Boston approach. Good evening. Advise when you have information uniform.
Advise when I have information uniform, Air Canada 882. Information uniform, Air Canada 882.
Air Canada 882, ILS runway 27, the Boston altimeter 3011.
ILS 27, Air Canada 882.
Air Canada 2546, turn right heading 180.
Right 180, Air Canada 2546.
Boston departure, Qatari 29 Alpha, passing 2,800 for 5,000.
Sorry, 29 Alpha, heavy Boston departure. Good evening, radar contact 2,900. Climb, maintain 14,000, turn right heading 090. When able, proceed direct Celtic.
14,000, 090, and then repeat the direct.
Direct is to Celtic.
Celtic, Qatari 29 Alpha.
We're 10 Whiskey, contact the Boston Tower 128.8. Thanks for your help, have a great night.
128.8, remember 10 Whiskey. Boston Tower, number 341 Whiskey, visual runway 27.
Number 341 Whiskey, Boston Tower, hello, wind is 2905, runway 27, clear to land, traffic holds to depart, the crossing runway.
27, go to land, number 10 Whiskey.
Delta 2061, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 33 left, Delta 2061.
JetBlue 51, runway 33 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, JetBlue 51.
Delta 291, contact departure, 133.0.
Because they should be on your AT's.
Delta 291 Heavy, contact departure, 133.0.
I know that voice. Huh. Emirates call sign there. Send me a damn. Is it the guy behind me, maybe? I don't know. Oh, it's a super that sent me a DM there. Alright, we'll go ahead and drop the gear.
JetBlue 51, wind is 290 at 5, runway 33 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 33 left, JetBlue 51.
United 231 Heavy, runway 33 left, line up and wait, traffic lands across the runway.
33 left, line up and wait, looking for traffic, United 231.
Looking for traffic. I don't know if he needs to look for it. Okay, I guess. Good on him.
2061, contact departure, 133.0.
Over to departure, see ya, Delta 2061.
God damn it, I don't need it right now. Alright, gears down, all the lights are on. Did it say minimums or don't sink or both? I am not sure. I mean, yes, I know there's water and I shouldn't
JetBlue
sink in it.
51, contact departure, 133.0.
133.0 for JetBlue 51, have a great night.
Yeah, we're floating a little bit because I floated too early. Of course.
United 231 Heavy, runway 33 left, clear for takeoff.
The side of the runway.
33 left, clear for takeoff, United 231.
Emirates 238 Super, Boston Tower, hello again, runway 33 left, line up and wait, caution wait, turbulence, previous departure, Heavy 777.
Emirates 238 Super, we'll line up and wait, 33 left.
Oh, it doesn't want to work. Whatever.
American 82 Heavy, Boston Tower, hello, cross runway 27 at Charlie.
That's
Cross 27 at Charlie, 82 Heavy.
Number 341 Sierra Whiskey Ball, welcome to Boston, cross runway 4 right at Echo, hold short of 4 left.
Cross 4 right at Echo, cold short 4 left, number 1 Sierra Whiskey. Well, I almost wasn't hitting the brakes soon enough there. I came in a little quick.
Air Canada 2546 with you on runway 27. Air Canada 2546 Boston Tower, hello.
It doesn't want to work, okay.
2905, runway 27, clear to land, traffic holds to depart the crossing runway.
Roger, clear to land, runway 27, Air Canada 2546.
United 231, contact departure, 133.0.
33.0, talk to you later, United 231.
Emirates 238 Super, wind is 290.5, runway 33 left, clear for takeoff.
33 left, clear for takeoff, Emirates 238 Super.
Not even getting on the caution wake turbulence or anything?
American 82 Heavy, wind is 290.5, runway 33 left, line up and wait, caution wake turbulence, previous departure, Super A380.
Line up and wait, 33 left, American 82 Heavy, thanks.
There's the Super, he going. Rotate, tail strike. All the stuff. I'd say rotate a little lighter than that. Alright, maybe I gotta go back and...
And 82 Heavy, it's just gonna be a second. I'm gonna have one aircraft land across the runway and then I'll let you out.
Thanks.
Number 238 Super Contact Departure 133.0.
133.0, good day.
I don't know why, it's just sitting there I might need to restart the app later. Yeah, that'll be later. Yeah, 10 Whiskey is short of 4 left.
0 Whiskey, I apologize. Contact ground, point niner.
I'm point niner, 10 Whiskey.
Sorry, I thought I switched you over. My apologies.
I'm the one guy you forgot.
I don't know about that. Left at Charlie, hold short of 4 right.
Van Bravo, cross 4 left, hold short of 4 right. 12 Bravo?
12 Bravo, that is correct. November 3410 Whiskey.
Yeah, 10 Whiskey, we're short of 4 left at Echo, parking signature. Nothing?
November 10 Whiskey Boston ground welcome. You can take Echo Alpha to parking cross 4 left at Echo.
Echo Alpha cross 4 left at Echo, November 10 Whiskey.
United 2136 cross 4 right at Charlie, hold short of 27.
Normally it's Bravo I take, but I guess it changes.
Right Charlie, hold short 27, United 2136.
Depending on what's happening around the field. Echo, not the first right, the second right. Second right, here we go.
Southwest 12 Bravo, cross 4 right at Charlie, hold short of 27.
Cross 4 right at Bravo and hold short of 27, 12 Bravo.
No, we just get to
And
taxi by all the big parking areas.
Canada 2546 Boston ground, you can take Bravo Alpha to parking cross 4 left at actually take Kilo Alpha to parking cross 4 left at Kilo. Roger, just cross left and to the parking brake 2546.
Now just follow the line.
Canada 2136.
It's usually how I taxi.
2136, hold short of Delta, monitor tower 128.8.
30 knots, it's fine. My rotate speed's like 80.
Delta, monitor tower 128.8, United 2136.
And I can safely hit the brakes in this plane. It's a small little thing, you know?
Southwest 12 Bravo, monitor tower 128.8.
128.8, yeah.
I probably should have slowed down the turn here, but it still works. Straight ahead on Alpha.
Boston ground, Delta 8937 is ready to taxi.
Delta 8937, squawk with Charlie.
Uh-oh.
Stand by Delta 89.
One wooden squawking.
And ground, Delta 8937, that should be fixed now.
Delta 8937, I still don't see it.
Hmm. You have a question about the form? What is it?
One more time for Delta 8937.
Delta 8937 looks great. Runway 33 left, taxi via Lima, Bravo, Charlie, cross 4
Open
left,
book,
hold short of
yeah.
4 right.
Why would it not be open book? the whole point of a lot of the questions
left via Lima Bravo Charlie, cross runway 4 left, hold short 4 right 4.
is to get you to think or even be
Delta
able to do
89,
some research, know where to look for things. You know, maybe even learn something. Well, I mean, yes, so it's kind of supposed to be prior knowledge, but I can't stop you from looking it up. Who's got the knowledge? And there we go, vision jet's off. And it's about 11 p.m. Perfect time to be stopping the stream. Flew a few different legs, some in the Skyhawk, some in the Vision Jet. Or one in the Vision Jet, two in the Skyhawk, technically. So tomorrow, we're working more Indianapolis Center, as well as Saturday with the Sherrickoke of Atlanta event. Hopefully I don't get overwhelmed with that again. Last time there was an Atlanta event, I did. But Boston also sent half of their traffic through our airspace. So that wasn't great. Plus, I hate the way the transitions work into Atlanta in like the eastern part of our airspace. Like if I go look this up here real quick. Chipper? No, it's the other one. Andre. So the Andre 1 arrival. I go there. A lot of stuff. Let me remove some things. Maybe. Sure, we'll do that. So Atlanta, you know, being down there. There's Katrin and Hillary transitions that we can kind of give people for the arrival. And Katrin is like here, Hillary's like over there. And most of the time people coming from the northwest are going to Katrin, people from the northeast going to Hillary. They both have very different winds and so very different ground speeds, and it just makes it a pain in the ass for me to sequence people into that section of airspace. Especially because normally they want me measuring the traffic to PUBG there, or PubDog, whatever it is, where they, even though it's two different transitions, you basically treat it as one, as a single transition. And that's a pain in the ass to do. So, hopefully I can do it better this time. You know, you always learn from things. So what the hell is that? What's this supposed to mean? 180, why is that square there? Or is that supposed to be like restricted airspace? Oh, that could be restricted airspace or an MOA or something. Yeah, probably MOA. I don't know. No idea. Didn't even know that was there. Okay. Guess I don't pay that much attention. Well, anyways, yeah, that's always a pain in my ass. Hopefully that does better on Saturday. Alright, well, if you have missed a stream or part of a stream, all the VODs can be found over on YouTube after our two different channels. It'd be great if you can check those out. And we'll go find another great streamer to go raid. What should we do? You doing music stuff? So close to toast? No, I think he's just playing a game. Oh, that's his desktop. He used to do like all sorts of DJing. He was really good at it. I kind of miss that he doesn't do that anymore. At least he doesn't stream it. I think maybe he gets paid to do it in real life. You know, outside of stuff. B-dubs. Maybe we can go ahead. He's probably about to land. About to end his stream. Eric Flight. Is he still going? Yeah, because he's only been flying for 21 minutes. Oh, he just took off too. Flying from Taunton to Sydney, New York. He always likes flying these different flights that I think he maybe does in real life, because he is a pilot in real life. So it's always cool to, you know, pick his brain about various different things, how they work. Alright, well, stick around for the TheFatRat channel points over to Eric. Hit the follow button here, the follow button on his channel, and we will see you tomorrow for some Indie Center.